Well, we can forget the pregame stuff, huh?
That's all right.
Yeah, it's okay.
I hate to see you go to all that work, though.
Gosh, I didn't go to that much work. I was doing it over a couple of these.
Well, then it was good work.
So this is player stats and then team stats.
Let me look at their roster a little bit. I'll get some names.
Yep, there you go.
This kid is 20 is Malott.
Malott.
Yep. And I better get that one right because I taught his mom and his dad deer hunts with me. So. Yeah, it doesn't look like, it looks like Mallet.
Yeah, Malott.
Test 1, 2. Can you hear me talking?
McCurchin, Wall, got the carry. Brought down by number 34, Teague Perkins. Loss of 1. 2nd and 11.
Let's go, dude!
can't hear us yet.
Okay. Connor back to pass.
High pass.
Little high intended for Bryson Clarkson. Just out of his outstretched hands.
Intended for Bryson Clarkson falls incomplete. 3rd and 8 for the Hornets.
Come on,
Looks like
guys.
the scoreboard's working now, huh?
3rd and 8 from the 40. Yeah. Yep. That's good. Come on, guys.
Got Dyshawn Lee split out left.
Fogo in the slot. Bosworth to the bottom. Passing situation. Ellenson looking to pass. He's going for Bosworth, and he's got the reception.
Right on the sideline right in front of him.
Perfect. We're good. We're
Okay,
good.
good.
Thanks, folks, we appreciate you folks for sticking around. We had a little bit of difficulty getting things rolling this morning. Good grief, where am I, Jerry? I'm so wrapped up in the game, I forgot to say where we're at here from Avita Strip Field tonight.
1st and 10 Hornets.
So right now, Hornets are on the move. If you couldn't or didn't see anything prior to this, the Prairie Chien Blackhawks got an early 7-0 lead. Hornets are on the move right now. A couple of conversions. Ellenson keeps on this one, goes to the outside. He's looking for a little bit of room, and he's got a seat. There he goes to the outside. He's still on his feet, still going.
All the way down.
Great run, right down to about the
Inside
12-yard
the red
line. Woohoo! Connor Ellenson on a heck of a run. Jerry, the thing that really set that up is that he had lead blockers out there to really kind of give him that lane to the seam. Connor found it, kept with it, got himself to the outside.
10 ball on the Blackhawks 16-yard line.
So 1st and 10 from the 16. Hornets looking to even up this score here. One receiver to the right. Ellenson's going to keep it again. Still going. There he goes.
He's got the
Here we
seam.
go. That's going to be a
He should get to the end
touchdown.
Just
Woo!
answered. That's how you answer a touchdown right there. 53-yard bomb the other way.
Now we're talking.
And a big drive using the run, especially by Connor Ellenson to get to the other end zone. 7-6 with the point after touchdown on the way here.
All right. Jerry, that's the way you answer.
Yeah,
You know,
it is.
they had that nice touchdown pass, and they struck early, and now we've got Hillers here for the point after try. Down, kick is up, and it is good.
There it is.
So we are tied at
Tied
7.
back at 7.
Your score, Richland Center 7.
Looks very familiar with something we saw a few weeks ago down in Prairie Chien, but
Ain't that the
not
truth?
quite this early in the game.
No, it was 0-0, and then 0-0, and then 0-0, and OT game down there. The one thing we were for sure of, Jerry, and so folks, we're sorry about the technical difficulties about getting started with our pregame and whatnot, but the thing that we will say starting out tonight is that we knew that Prairie was coming in going to try and swing. They were going to try and throw some haymakers. They would love nothing better than to avenge that overtime loss that they experienced at home, the first time that we won there since 2005. And so tonight we figured that they were going to try and come out swinging. Want to try to exploit some things on our defense. And at this point, the thing that was working for them was the pass. The run has been stifled.
Yeah, they absolutely got nothing running the football in that first drive.
Right.
For those of you, just because you just tuned in with us because you couldn't before, the first drive was totally done by through the air.
Definitely pass reliant, correct.
Yep, and so they hit a couple of outside receptions, and then they hit one over the middle deep for 53 yards. So in a touchdown. So the run game has been basically nothing.
Right.
And our run defense looked really tough in that first series.
Which is good if you can try to make them one-dimensional and then stiffen up the secondary. A little squib kick here by Hillers. And it's going to be a low grab on about the 22. And I can't tell number 11.
And Oldenburg's run out of bounds. That was Oldenburg.
Oldenburg, correct.
Just out over the 35-yard line. In fact, the ball might be resting right on the 35. 1st and 10 Prairie. 7:05 still in this first quarter.
The ball is returned to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Blackhawks.
Oldenson knocked out of bounds by number 80, Tyler Woodman, freshman in on the play. And, Jerry, that's another thing that we talked about, or we're going to talk about at the beginning of the game. All three facets of the game have to come together tonight. They really, really do.
Yep.
And so far, our run defense has been
easy.
Yeah. You don't want to do that.
Stop on that whistle.
Rhett Koenig on the carry.
Koenig with
They
a gain
didn't
of about
exactly
2
hit
or
it
3.
real quick.
Ran into a swarm of
Once
hornets.
his progress was stopped, they probably should have been whistling
Hitting that
a
whistle a
little
little
bit sooner.
quicker, yeah. They waited
then
on
you,
it, but
then you prevent some of that stuff. Picked up a couple for 2nd down and 8.
Second and 8 for the Blackhawks.
on a cool Friday evening.
Yeah.
tonight, Jerry.
Yeah,
If you've made it out tonight, you know that the temp is a little bit cooler than most of the rest of our games, but we're all here. Good crowd on tonight. Handoff again up through the middle.
This is Tyler
Off tackle.
Wagner.
Wagner gets a gain of about almost 8, probably 7 on that one, 7.5. He's just shy of the first down
Wagner.
marker.
Yep, he needs to get to the 45, and he's just shy of it. Looked like a pretty favorable spot too. I'm not sure that was where he was at, but oh well.
When you stretch out, I guess, Jerry. And Hornets looking to get a big stop here. And again, if they go run, that's been our help on the defense. Watch for the QB keeper. Nope, it's going to be the fullback, and he's going to get dropped, and I don't think he got it.
Kurt Wall on the carry.
Boy, they gave him
he only had
great.
wow.
Immediately by Bryson Clarkson.
Wow.
That is good for a Blackhawk first down.
Boy, they gave him a really nice spot.
And again, I'll be honest with you. I think the spot on the previous down was the one
really
that
generous too.
That was what set that up.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that close.
No, I would agree with you, Jerry. They gave him a really generous spot on that. Yeah, now, okay. Well, here we go. First down. 1st and 10 from the 45. 2 receivers to the top. I-back formation. It's going to go to the tailback.
It's Koenig, I think.
Koenig again. Gain of
on the
about
carry.
4.5. Whoa, brought the foot up there. Huh. Let's see if the refs keep an eye on that, if we're going to have some extracurriculars, if you
Gain of
will.
5. 2nd and 5 for the Blackhawks.
All right, 2nd and 5. Tyler Brown comes in. Aaron Davis coming off on defense with that switch. See if the defense can stiffen up here. Watch for the pass on this one too, Jerry. They've been run heavy on this. See if
they've got Amundsen in the slot.
Yep.
He's their featured receiver.
And here it is. He's going to roll out. He's going to look for the pass, and he's going to get. Oh, he overthrew
Just
Amundsen.
overthrown. That was Amundsen.
And he got behind the defender, Alec McDonald, kind of in that seam between McDonald and Ellenson, the safety. But he overthrew him. All right, so 3rd and 5. Probably again a passing situation here, Jerry, for Prairie.
For the Blackhawks.
But again, he's been most of the night so far. Cheka has been going to that right side, and Amundsen being on that side, he's been the target receiver. Now it looks like he's lining up on his kind of a tight end spot. Oh, really high!
Snap.
Let's
Get
go!
in and
Let's
pick
go!
it
Let's
up.
go! Oh shoot!
We got it.
We got it back. Woo!
We got it.
Oh my!
Recovered by the
goodness.
Hornets.
Wow!
Deep in Prairie to Chien
Yeah,
territory.
you're looking at about the 20-yard, just inside the 20-yard line. Wow!
Huge turnover.
Bryce,
Huge.
that was Brock Lewis. Brock Lewis on the first touch, and I could hear the entire crowd just fall on it, and he was trying to scoop and score, and he lost it for a minute, but then Bryce Hillers jumps in and grabs the ball. So 1st and 10 from just inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 19. Punching in here would be really awesome.
Yeah, it would.
So 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Ellenson the shotgun, looking, and he's going to go for Bosworth. There's a flag in the end zone.
There we
Flag
go.
in the end zone. Now we're talking.
There we go.
2 flags come in.
Woohoo! 14 Sam Bosworth falls incomplete.
Can't see who he was guarded by. It looks like number 20,
Malott?
Trent Malott. Yep, I believe it was Malott on the coverage. And they're going to say defensive pass interference in the end zone.
That's NFL.
Oh, that's right.
I wish.
That's right.
We
Yep.
can change the rules, can't we?
We're going to try to tonight. We're hoping that was going to put them on the 1, but
Spot that at the 1,
yeah,
1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 1. We're going to take it all the way down to just inside the 10-yard line, where it will be 1st and goal Hornets from about the 9.
Yep. Big thing here, stay away from penalties.
That's right.
Stay away from penalties. Keep it
1st and goal Hornets.
to a doable thing. You know, it's like
Right.
9-yard line.
All right, Hornets come up to the line of scrimmage. I-back formation. Ellenson's going to go back in their center. And it's going to be an Ellenson keeper. And he's going to get maybe 1 or 2 on that carry. All right, so 2nd and goal from about the, looks like about the 7, maybe the 6-yard line, Jerry, 7-yard line, I guess. So gain of 2 on that one.
Bringing Lee around on a little jet sweep, or
maybe, maybe. Or look for that corner end zone pass to Bosworth as well. Or let's see if we give it to either Davis or Hillers on the run. And it's going to go to Hillers, and there he goes to the outside, looking for some room. Oh man, and he just couldn't get there.
Just inside the 5.
Just inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line. It was a good run. He just could not break away from the tackle.
Yep. So we got third and goal, and again, I'm sure that. This is probably 4-down territory, but we probably got that kick and block ready to go if we need it.
Yep.
Tell you what, 10-7 looked good last week.
Yeah, it did. It surely did, Jerry.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
it was enough.
Obviously, 14-7 would look better. So.
Yeah, I would appreciate that score a little bit more.
Let's punch it in right here.
You bet. Ellenson back in the shotgun, looking for the pass. He's going to keep it. He's going to try and get it into the end zone. And
yes, he's in. He's in. Connor Ellenson. Right. Yes.
Yeah. Ellenson on the keeper, and he would not be denied on that touchdown,
there he is.
Jerry.
4-yard touchdown.
All right.
Yep. Good call. Kind of an RPO run. Obviously, the pass wasn't there, and that guy's really effective when he puts it on his feet, and away he goes, and he's tough.
And we saw, on the last drive, him using his feet to get to those positions and then set us up for that touchdown. And now here again, here comes a kick from Hillers, and it's good. Looking at a 14-7 game with 3:29 left in the first quarter, Jerry.
Who would have thunk it? I tell you what, coming into this one, I kind of had it pegged as a defensive battle. I mean, you're looking at 2 really premier defenses in this part of the state.
Right.
And right now it's that was off a turnover there. So and those are always big. Those are always big when you can capitalize on something like that, the high snap. So that made a huge difference. And if we can stay away from the turnover bug and really stay away from a big night of penalties, we're in good shape.
Yeah, we are.
We're in really good shape. Our defense came to play.
Just wanted to give a shout out to our sponsors this evening. We got the Perkins family, Brian and Stephanie Perkins and their family, Russ and Barb Shannon, and also Bill and Betty Perkins. We really thank you folks tonight for hosting this playoff football game. Richland Center Hornets against the Prairie Chien Blackhawks in round 1 of our playoffs.
Thank you to all those sponsors
throughout the year.
We can't do this without you, and
even if we do get started a little late.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a late start tonight, but we're back on air, and hopefully there's a lot of people out there enjoying the game. It's a cool one here.
Yeah,
at a Vitus Rip Field, but things are warming up real quickly.
But it feels good. It feels
sure
good,
does.
Jerry.
Back deep for the Blackhawks.
All right, so quick shout-outs. Kent Simmons, Matt McMorris. Hey, our producer's checking in.
Yeah, he's
on vacation in Orlando, Florida, so thanks to Matt for checking in. Hillers with the kickoff, little kind of low squib and going out of bounds. God, dang it. Alan McDonald coming in.
The kick sails out of bounds.
Lake Stevens, Washington.
That'll put it on the 35, and
Carl Truesdale, Eric Ritten.
That'll be Prairie Chien's best starting position so far tonight.
Yeah, it will.
35-yard line.
Hey, I know this. There's a Team Hillers a go-go. I love it. Thank you guys for checking in. Morgan Kleppe, D'Angelo Jackson checking in. Victoria Ritten, Dominique Clarkson, Rory Schultz, Aaron Starks, Kathy Bosworth, Brian Davis. Here we go. Run from Prairie. Still kicking his legs, still going. And now they're going to stop him.
And we go back to some of the stuff we talked about early in the year, tackling high.
Right.
This guy's little. I mean, he's not very tall at all. He's strong and quick. You're naturally going to tackle him typically high. And he's got a strong little base to him. So
yeah, he does.
I'd like to see some people coming in a little bit lower maybe.
You bet.
And trying to take away his center of gravity because he's
run.
keeping those legs driving and he's picking up extra yards.
Yeah, he is. I think that one was Koenig on the carry.
Yeah, that was him again.
Yep.
He's quick.
I think the first carry might have been Wagner on that first carry.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yep, that carry was Koenig.
3rd and 3.
Hey, check this out. Dora Castillo coming in from Uruguay. Every single game. Thanks, Dora. Thanks for checking in, everybody. Right now we're looking at 177 live viewers, so thank you, folks, for checking in. All right, 3rd and 3 for Prairie du Chien.
This is big down. Come on, Hornets.
Yep.
Dial up the D right here. Back to pass.
For a pass. Looking for
go to that flats.
Oh, he's going to keep it himself. Come on. If they're calling that a hit out of bounds.
Flag on the play.
Boy, oh boy, if that's a hit out of bounds.
Personal foul.
Wow.
That's what they're calling.
I think he tapped him. Boy, I don't know about that, Jerry.
Well, again, the thing you tell the kids is,
yeah, I know,
you don't do anything even questionable when you're on their sideline.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people helping over there.
Yeah, there is.
If you know what I mean.
Yep.
They got the other color. Yeah.
Yeah. They're looking at getting the refs' ears.
So they're gonna beg, and we do the same thing probably when it's on our sideline.
Absolutely.
So. But again, you just got to be really smart.
Yep. And those are those penalties, those mistakes we wanted to stay away from. Here's a run.
Here comes Wagner.
There's Wagner getting to the outside. Ellenson on the tackle. Wagner's going to lose it out of bounds, but not before he goes out at about the 32.
Yeah, big pickup.
Yeah, gain of about 8 yards on that one. Yep, that was a big yard, or big gain on that one.
Yep.
All right, so Koenig's going to come back in. Wagner's going to head off. They're going to call it a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 from about the 32-yard line. They got to get just past the 30. Amundsen on that stack formation. Out in the flat.
There's Koenig right behind the fullback, just a straight lead play.
Yep. Brought down by Nate Fogo.
Just an I formation straight ahead. Follow the fullback through the hole.
Blackhawk first down.
So Blackhawks are going to get their first down and start off at about the 21 and a half yard line here.
Stuff they weren't getting in that first series, they're getting now. So
yeah, they are. Their run is starting to kind of gain a little steam here. I got to think, Jerry, I don't think they've had a completed pass in this drive yet, which was a short field to start with. Remember, they started at the 35, so
yep.
When that kick went out of bounds. I-back formation again. Look for the run again, or either that or a roll out to the right side for a pass, and it's going to be a run right up the middle. This time that's going to be Koenig
again
on the carry. Gain of about 3 or 4 on that one. Looks like they're going to give him 3 on that.
Tackled on the play by number 78, Tyler Brown.
Tyler Brown in on the tackle. 2nd and 7.
Been a long first quarter.
Yeah, it has. It has.
a lot of activity.
And an exciting first quarter. I was just going to say that, Jerry.
It is.
Ball sitting just inside the 19-yard line, 18 and a half. 2 receivers going to the top of your screen again. I-back formation.
Wagner's back deep in the I formation.
Yep. And it's going to be a pass going out to Amundsen, who's heading out to the flat, and he's going to catch it and go out of bounds short of the first. They're just running those dual routes out on the top side of your folks' screen that you can see on that right-hand side, running kind of a dual route. They're stacking the receivers out there. One guy's going a little deep. The other guy's running an out route. And that pass, whether it's been the deep pass, running the seam, or that out route, has been there quite a bit so far for Prairie tonight. So look for the defense to kind of tighten that up just a little. Now Amundsen's coming to the bottom of the screen. He'll be down there with McKirkin. You can see him stacked at the bottom of the screen, so they're just flipping it. Now this time it's going to be
Wagner.
I believe that's Wagner again. And he's going to get enough for the first down. That'll get him inside the 10-yard line to about the 8.5, about the 8-yard line.
First and goal.
First and goal for Prairie. 49 seconds left on the clock in this first quarter.
And number 4, Connor Ellenson.
Clock starts running again.
First down.
I think they're going to hear a little bit of that of us tonight, Jerry. A little sniff.
Yeah.
A little sniffles. Look for the run here again. Yep, it's going to be the run. That's
Koenig.
Koenig. Ooh, he took a shot. And I think the one that came in for the shot might have been Sam Bosworth, actually. But he was brought down by about 3 Hornets on that run.
Yeah, I think Cole Brenninger was in there too.
Gain of about 2 on that one. So second and goal from the 5.
On the tackle for the
yep,
Hornets.
Brenninger.
They're going to wait till the end of the quarter here.
And that'll be the end of the quarter. So we'll flip sides and come back. Hornets going to be on defense of the second and goal from the 5.
Your score after the first quarter: Richland Center 14, Prairie Chien 7.
Again, we want to give a shout out to our sponsor for tonight's first round playoff football game. It's the Perkins family, Brian and Stephanie Perkins and their family. We got Russ and Barb Shannon, as well as Bill and Betty Perkins. So we want to thank those folks again for chipping in to get us this game to you folks tonight. Like we said, folks, without your support, without you guys doing this, we don't get a chance to come out here and get a little chilly and call a game.
Yep.
Bring it to your living room. So
we really
appreciate those sponsors.
Really appreciate it, and it's kind of fun. I know a lot of these people that are here in attendance. They like to go home, get on YouTube, and watch the game over again.
Right.
So I know the players do a lot.
Yes, they do.
Some of them, that's if it's an away game, they're watching on the bus
on the bus
back.
ride back. You bet they are. You
So
bet they are.
It's fun. It's a little bit of fun for everybody. And if you can't get here, maybe for whatever reason, it's nice to be able to just log in and check it out.
You bet.
Be part of that Hornet fever, which has been alive this year. It's
Yes,
been
it
awesome.
has. But that's the one thing that we want to be contagious this year, Jerry.
Yeah, we do. So
Becky Kazda checking in from Arizona. Sarah Swanson coming in from Seoul, South Korea. Rich E. I'm not sure what Rich's last name is, but thanks for checking in, Rich. Christy McConkey, Reese Johnson, Nick Grob, Tiffany Brown, and Katie Schmitz, all the way from, I believe, Alabama. University of Alabama.
wow.
Former Richland Center alum. Senior last year, checking in. Love to see that. 184 viewers we got on right now, Jerry. So keep that up, folks. Tune on in.
Start of
And
the second quarter.
love to see where you're coming from, and
Second
appreciate
and goal
your
for the Blackhawks.
appreciate your support.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Well, I think the big thing here, take away the run.
Yep.
I mean, they've been pounding it at us out of that I formation and kind of having their way with us in this drive. And
Yeah.
whereas the first drive was pretty much through the air.
Yep. Koenig this time on the carry, and he's going to gain of about 2. It looks like maybe.
Koenig on the
Oh,
carry.
actually, they're bringing him
He's
right down
down
just
now.
short of the
Tackle on the
yard
play
line.
by number 34, Teague Perkins.
So it's going to be 3rd and goal from about the the 1 maybe, just shy of the goal line.
3rd and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line.
If the Hornets can put up a huge stop here, that would be tremendous. But you got to think, Jerry, that ball sitting in the 1-yard line, they're most likely, Prairie would probably go for it. Oh, I forgot them. They're in my. Now you're going to have to stop. They're at my house.
Well, that's just wondering. Is he in?
And they're not calling. Now they're calling.
it, yep.
Now they're calling.
Second effort.
Touchdown, Blackhawks.
That was Tyler Wagner, I believe. Had him kind of stopped
Number 21
initially, but
Ty Wagner
kept his
on
feet
the
churning
1-yard
and,
carry.
and pounded into the end zone, and a little second effort got him in there. So we're looking at possibility of a tie
ball
here.
game, yeah.
Their kicking game is strong too.
It certainly is. Joey Zaya, I believe,
Yep.
is their kicker, and yeah, he's been pretty solid this year. Looking for a block here. That would be great stuff for us. Somebody's getting through. Oh, man, I thought for sure we were going to get a hand on that thing. All right, well, Zaya's kick is up and good, so that'll make it a 14-all
Joey
game
C
right
on the
now.
extra point. Your score,
11:20 left on the clock.
Prairie Chien 14.
Well, we talked to a lot of people this week, coaches and just interested people, and everybody was in agreement. We're going to have to play 4 quarters, and
Yep.
that's what it's going to take. And so this is going to be a battle. It's going to be a war back and forth.
Yeah.
I think the way this has started is very reminiscent of what I would have expected. I mean,
Yeah, we
maybe,
knew this
maybe
was
not
going to be a
all these points,
slugfest.
but just back and forth. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
way it's going to be.
2 evenly matched teams here.
Yep.
We talked about this last week too with Valley, and it was the same thing. It was that battle back and forth for 3. Well, really all 4 quarters. It really was.
Yep.
It was just that back and forth battle. One, you're going to see a right cross from this guy. Well, guess what? The other guy's coming back with the left cross on the other side.
Yep.
So it was a really evenly matched game. The Hornets came out on top of that one, 10-7. And again, having that kicking game is a huge asset.
It is.
And that brought us the
Joey
win
Cena
last
on the kick.
the win
for the
last week.
Blackhawks.
So Zaya coming in to kick this game. And Jerry, I'm looking at his stats, and 3 for 4 is his for kicking. I believe that's probably his field goals. They don't have anything in here for point after. So here comes the kick, and it's a high end over end. It looks like it's going to be Daishan Lee. Oh, grab that thing, secure that ball, and there he goes. Got a little seam.
Lee on the return.
Looks like he took it out over the 20
Yep.
after a little bit of a bobble, and then
Yeah.
then an acceleration.
Again, if we can get that kid in a seam, I'm telling you what,
Yeah.
Jerry, man, he's got wheels.
Trip Malott on the tackle.
A few weeks ago, we used
for
him
the
on
Blackhawks.
that wide receiver screen.
Yep.
And,
First and 10
one time we got a
points.
big gain. Next time he took it to the house.
Yep.
Ball
So-
on the 26-yard line.
Excuse me. And then of course on the punt returns,
Right.
You can just tell he's a weapon, and so yeah, it'd be great to see him getting open space against these guys.
Ball on 26. Ellenson in the shotgun, pistol formation. That's going to be Fogo in motion. Ellenson's going to keep this one. Going to find a seam. There he goes. There he goes. Man. Oh, we got a flag coming in at the end. Let's see what's happening with
The
us.
keeper.
And a little chippy down there after the end of the play. Let's see what the flag is.
Brought down by Axe Amadson and Trent Malott.
Let's see what the flag is going to be here. Are they picking the flag up? And it looks like it's going to go against Prairie Chien.
Personal foul.
Personal foul. Oh,
Targeting. maybe?
targeting. I don't know if you folks at home can hear, but our home crowd is getting into it a little bit.
After the penalty.
Maybe a little jaw jacking with the Prairie Chien fans who've showed
On
up.
the 50-yard line.
So, folks, we don't have a camera on us tonight, so you don't know that we are actually not inside the booth this evening. We're outside the booth, set up on the bleachers right in front of the booth. But you know what? Hey, Jerry's playoff football.
It is.
You know what? I don't care if I'm down on the sideline or where I have to be, as long as I'm here. Handoff to Hillers, finding a seam up the middle. Great run. Very good run on first down. That's a 5-yard carry.
Yep. Into Prairie territory at about the 40, just at about the 45-yard line. Second down and about 6 or 5.
Patient on that run again, Jerry.
It was.
Waiting for those blocks to develop, and he was able to gain 5 on that.
And 5 for the Hornets.
Yeah, we're just kind of picking and choosing and taking what Prairie's going to give us. And
Yep.
This is a very good defensive football team.
Yeah, they are.
And you're looking at 2 of them. I mean, 2 very good, sound defenses here. And each team is just kind of testing the waters right now, and it's been interesting both ways.
Pistol formation again. Ellenson's going to hand this one off to Hillers, and he's got a seam. There he goes. Very nice gain.
Yep.
Again, waiting, Jerry, for those blocks to develop. That looked like it could have been stopped for maybe a gain of 1 or 2. He ends up getting 10 on it.
Yep, did a nice job with his feet. He got into the hole.
Good for a Hornet.
Did a little stutter step with his feet. Cut back against the grain. You could see the hole forming from where we're at.
Right.
And Prairie closed it quickly, though.
Yep.
I mean, he did get a nice pickup, but that hole closed quickly right after that.
Yeah, he did. I formation here. Ooh, bobbled snap, but it goes to Davis, and he catches.
Just straight ahead, Aaron Davis.
Whew. That was a little shaky.
Aaron
Gain of
Davis
about 4 on that play.
Yep, a little bit of a trouble on the exchange. And,
Yeah, it was.
and boy, we
Ryan Wall
don't. Again,
and Kurt Wall.
so far, knock
Just-
on wood, we're staying away from mistakes.
tackle.
Yep, mistakes
the
and
turnover.
penalties. We've been pretty good on it. A couple penalties here and there, and it's I would say, Jerry, right now so far it's been pretty easy, pretty even on both sides.
Yep.
As far as the penalties go. So, all right, so one receiver to the bottom of the screen, that's Clarkson. You've got Bosworth to the top. Fogo's in that tight end spot. Ellenson's going to keep this one, and he's going to get back to.
Ellenson on the
Yeah, he's
keeper.
already down.
Yeah, and we're having
gain on
we're
that
having
play.
some success running the football.
Yep.
But you already see Prairie Chien adjusting to it.
Right.
They just took
Max
out a
Schneider
corner
on the tackle
and
for the Blackhawks.
brought in another interior player, and they're going to put more guys in the box.
Yep.
They're going to make us pass. So,
3rd and 6 for the Hornets.
or at least they're going to try.
Right,
So,
right.
I mean, they're rolling guys up in there. Just check out this
Yep.
little formation right here. I mean, they still got people.
Yeah. Pistol formation, 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Ellenson back to pass, looking for Daishan Lee, and there's the reception. And forward progress
Yep,
should get
I
him
hope we get a good
the
spot
first
here.
down.
Pass to number 24, Deshaun
That should
Lee
be
is
1st and
complete.
10.
Yeah, it should be.
Yep, nice spot on this guy on the side. He did a
Yep.
good job with that.
Yep.
Brought down by a flock of Blackhawks.
Whoa. Where are we?
That's at least a measurement.
Yeah, at least a
At
measurement.
least.
But I from
Time
where
out
they
on
got
the
the
field.
ball spotted, that doesn't look like where the sideline judge had actually put his foot.
No.
Because the ball is kind of straddling actually the 25-yard line right now.
I think our staff is.
Communicating that.
Yeah. Honestly, I think we're going to get it anyway.
Yeah, we should. I mean,
when they were signaling for 4th down, I'm like, come on, you got to at least measure this.
Right.
I mean, we might be short, but it's close enough for a measurement.
Exactly. And I'm thinking right now, Jerry, I think we're going to end up getting the first.
Boy.
My dear Lord. Oh, my.
Yep.
Boy, I got to tell you, Jerry.
It's been interesting. The spots have been.
And inches
Yeah.
for the Hornets.
Look for the Ellenson
I don't
keeper
think
on
this
one.
one's been this one's as bad as a couple of the ones in that one series, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we need a big pickup here. This is big.
Yep, got to have this one.
Got to get a good line surge.
Yep. All right, clock's going to wind, 8:30 and counting. Ellenson under center. Here's the keeper. Oh, he got the first down and a heck of a lot more. A heck of a lot more.
Push.
Great surge.
Yep.
T. Boogie kind of leading that out along with Nate Fogo. Ellenson on the keeper. Needed 4 inches, got 4 yards. All right, so 1st and 10 from about the 22. All right, so 1 receiver to the top, 1 receiver to the bottom. Ellenson underneath. It's a pitch out to Hillers, looking for a lead block. Gets out of the outside, and he's going to get a few yards
That's a
on
nice
that.
Pickup.
Yeah, it was.
Bryce Hillers on the carry.
You had Aaron Davis out there for the lead block, and Bryce had to kind of figure out if he was going to go back to the inside or stay to the outside.
On the tackle for the Blackhawks.
Gain of about 4 on that play. So a good first down
along with Kurt
yardage
Wall.
pickup.
Yep.
2nd and 6 for the Hornets.
All right, so Hornets threatening again inside the 20-yard line. 7:35 left on the clock. Pistol formation again. Clarkson, lone receiver to the bottom. It's going to be an Ellenson keeper, and there he goes. Oh, here comes a flag.
Yep.
What do you think that's going to be?
Ellenson on
I
the
know
keeper.
what that's going to be.
Yeah, I do too.
Coming from the back, Judge, we're coming back.
Yep.
Luke Kramer and Ryan Wall on the tackle for the Blackhawks. Flag on the play.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that's going to be a hold.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. It had to be obvious because he was in Hillsboro when he called it.
Yeah. I think you're right, Jerry.
He was not close to the plate.
Well,
I mean,
he was at least in Yuba.
Yeah.
We'll say at least in Yuba. Maybe not Hillsboro, but he was definitely in Yuba.
I mean, he was not close to the plate, so it had to be something obvious.
Yeah, not even
it came
close.
out quick.
Oh, maybe it was that Prairie guy Call him both ways. Yeah, there you go. Calling them both ways. All right, so Hornets.
So 2nd down and about 11.
Yep. All right, so here we go. Pistol formation again. 2 receivers to the top, 1 receiver to the bottom. I believe that's Lee at the bottom or Clarkson. No, it's Lee at the bottom. Ellenson looking back to pass. Oh, man. Davis lost his block.
Ryan Wall on the sack.
There's Wall in on the sack. Davis just couldn't hold or sustain that block. He got around him and sacks Ellenson for a loss of about 6 or 7 on that. So that's going to make it 3rd and about 6 or about 17 or 18 right now. And we were threatening. So probably a passing situation here.
17 for the Hornets.
Love to see a screen. Come on, guys.
Done it. All right, so here we go. Clarkson going to the other side. You got Bosworth and Clarkson both to the top. Clarkson's going to be in that slot position. Pistol formation. Ellenson again looking back to pass. There goes the ball down the middle, and that's Sam Bosworth. And he's going to get the first down. He's going to be really close. Let's see how they spot this. Jerry, I'm telling you, their spot again. I don't know.
Pass, number 14, Sam Bosworth.
I think he's short.
I think he is short, but I got to tell you, boy, again, that spot. Yeah, they're calling him a yard short, but you got to know.
After the 15-yard gain, it's 4th and 2 for the Hornets.
Let's see what Coach Troxel decides to do here. 5:57.
Might be seeing a timeout.
I was gonna, yeah, and that's where it is right now. Yep, timeout from Richland Center. I don't know, Jerry. I'd like to go back and take a look at that one, see where they spotted the ball. It seemed to me that he got a little bit closer to the 10-yard line than he did the 15, and they got that ball sitting right at about the 13 and a half. So, again, give a shout out to our sponsors this evening, the Perkins family, or the Perkins clan, maybe you should call it. There's a bunch of the Perkins on here. Brian and Stephanie. Yep. Russ and Barb Shannon.
Bill and Betty.
Bill and Betty.
Awesome. Thank you so much for everything.
Appreciate it. I got to know Betty a little bit more this summer, or the last couple summers, I guess. Her son, Jim, has moved in right across the street from us. They took a house over there and kind of an old Frank Lloyd Wright style home and redid the whole thing. And my goodness, for the before and after, I got to tell you, Jerry, you wouldn't believe it's the same place.
Wow.
Just a beautiful, beautiful job. Kind of giving back to the community there, and love to see that. Love to see that. All right, so Hornets going to come out of the timeout here. 4th and 2. And looking like we're going to go for it, Jerry.
Yep.
You got to love the enthusiasm.
4th and 2
Yep.
for the Hornets.
All right, here we go.
Let's go. Get in it. Let's go.
I formation. Bosworth to the top. Clarkson to the bottom.
Oh,
there it is.
Postman.
And that'll give it to us. That'll give us the 5. Atta boy.
There's the first down.
Didn't even have to do anything, and we got ourselves a first down. Here we go. 5-yard penalty on the encroachment. That's going to take us down into about the 8-yard line, where it'll be first and goal, Hornets. Woohoo! First and goal, Hornets. 5:55 left on the clock in the first half, and here we go.
First and goal, ball on the 8-yard line.
All right, so 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. That looks like McDonald and Fogo to the bottom, and it looks like we got Bosworth to the top. Pistol formation again. Ellinson's going to take the snap, looking back, and he's going to take it himself.
Ooh.
Wow.
Took a shot.
Yeah, he did.
Helmet
nice
to
run.
helmet.
On the keeper.
I think that was Amundsen on the tackle there.
Max Amundsen on the tackle for the Blackhawks.
Whereas Corey Thompson likes to call him Amundsen. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Tell you what, folks.
Second goal. Here we go.
This rivalry is just about as good, if not better, than the RC-RV rivalry. It's good stuff. I formation, Ellinson under center. And oh, come on. Who moved?
We know what that one is.
Flag on the play.
Oh, wait, offsides. Encroachment.
Encroachment on the well.
Wait a minute.
What is that?
Wait a minute. What is that? That's an encroachment call. What is that? How do you have encroachment on the offense? What the heck? Did I miss something, Jerry?
Must have just lined up off sides.
Maybe it's an illegal formation call. I don't know. I got to get myself a sheet.
Second and goal, ball on the 8-yard line.
Who's that crazy kid down there?
It wasn't procedure, so I'm guessing somebody just lined up off sides.
Yeah, maybe.
Lined up in the neutral zone on offense.
Yep.
Huh, you don't see that a whole lot.
No, you certainly don't. Hornets hustling back up to the offensive line. Pistol formation again. Clarkson to the bottom. Bosworth to the top. Ellinson takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself. Going in again. Got at least all of those yards back. He's going to get himself down to about the 3-yard line. It's going to be third goal
from the 3. Yep.
Maybe the 2.5 even, Jerry.
Yeah, we're picking up some nice interior blocks down
there. Yeah, we are.
And wall.
And he had to get some of that on his own, but boy, you saw some people putting hats on people in that.
Yeah, the Hogs are doing their job tonight.
Yes, they are.
I formation. Going to plug that interior as Prairie. It's going to go to Hillers, and he's going to get stopped in the backfield. It just did not. Whoa! How about a flag on that one? Nope. Not going to throw anything.
Fourth and goal.
Backfield with number 44.
Fourth and goal from about the 4.5.
And number 31, Brogan Brewer.
Let's see if we're going to go for the kick.
We're going to kick a field goal.
Yep. Going for the field goal here. Trying to make it a 17-14 game. Ball is sitting on about the 3 or 3.5, it looks like, Jerry.
Got to have blocking. Got to get a good snap. Everything's got to be good.
Yep.
This is a gimme if we can make everything else.
Yep, it's a 20-yard field goal right now for Hillers.
Just got to block and make a good snap and a good hold.
There's a snap. Down, good, and it's up and in.
That looks good for me.
All right, 17-14. 17-14 Hornets. They take the lead with the kick. 3:41 left on the clock. Man, gotta love this. Jerry, this is good stuff, buddy.
Yeah, it is. A little bit of a, if you're the Prairie defense, a little bit of a win there. They held, but some of the thing that helped there was the penalty, and
absolutely
that hurts. It's
again, we keep saying it. Yeah, you got to stay away from those flags. Have to stay away from them.
Yep, and it hasn't been horrible, but those are impactful. They make a difference. So nice kick. Get that lead back, 17-14. 3 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the half. Boy, if we can just hold here and
you bet.
And
that'd
be a good halftime score, and then we get the ball to start the half.
Right. If we can clamp down on that defense a little bit, they again, Jerry, we talked about Prairie's first offensive series. We really shut down their run, so they exploited the air a little bit. Then they kind of came and turned it around a little bit. They got stopped, and then on their third offensive series, they were able to kind of get their running game going again with kind of this mix between both Wagner and Koenig. They were able to kind of work those guys in and out a little bit, kind of that dual attack.
Yep.
And so we're going to see here what happens with the Hornet defense now after this kick from
It'd be nice to pin them back a little bit. I mean, they've had pretty decent field position really on all 3 starts. I mean, the first one was the best for us, but
right. Yeah, that last kick from Hillers ended up going out of bounds. He's going to kick this one, and it's going to be...
That's Oldenburg.
There's
Dyshawn Lee chasing him down from behind.
Yep, here comes Nate Fogo trying to get him. Trevin Thielman trying. And it's going to be knocked out by Bryce. Hiller's actually at the 40, so this will be their best starting field position.
Yeah.
Man, he had a nice return on that. Picked that up at about the 10 and got to the other side of the field. 30-yard return on that.
We're not really getting it done on kick.
No, we definitely aren't. We definitely aren't, and that's something we gotta shore up.
A little better job in the second half.
Yeah, we do.
On those.
Yep.
You can't give Prairie the ball here.
No. 39-yard line. We said this, Jerry, too. We said, coming into this thing, we knew our defense was going to be strong. Wanted to get us a fast start in the offense, which you've done. Now it's the special teams that kind of pick things up and
there's a stop.
Oh, great. I got a feeling it's going to be a face mask. They went high again.
This is a place for hold. That come from the back judge, though.
Well, we'll see what happens here.
You see a lot of holding in that situation.
It's going to be on the face mask. Yep, I knew it.
Flag on the play.
Oh, dang it.
Again, this has been the thing that has hurt us all the time. It's like personal fouls, they kill you.
Yep. And here's what I'll tell you, Jerry, and maybe this is what the defense is telling our players right now. You don't get a face mask if you tie them up around the hips or the legs. You're not going to get a face mask that way.
Yep.
You go low, you tackle low, you're not going to get a face mask penalty.
Yep. We've had one on the sideline with a questionable hit out of bounds.
Yeah, that was pretty ticky-tack.
But again, you can't get
watch
those
this side down here. Nope, they're going to go with. Oh boy, yep. Their run game is really starting to open up.
You just feed off the field position.
Yep, Wagner in on that carry, gain of 10, and it kind of looked like an easy 10.
The tacklers for the Hornets. That's good for a Blackhawk first down.
Yeah, our defense is really going to have to start stiffening up. 3:07 left on the clock, first half. You'd hate for Prairie to come in here and punch this one in, to gain the lead back. You don't want to see that happen. So the defense is really going to have to stiffen things up. Watch this pass down here. It's going to be run up the middle again, I guess. It's going to be Koenig. Forward progress is going to get him about 4, it looks like.
Ran into the swarm of Hornets.
Prairie's got all 3 of its timeouts left.
Yep. We got 2.
Yeah,
we have 2 left. Yep.
Gain of 4.
2:35 on the clock right now. 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6. Yeah, about 7 right now. Ball is sitting right on the 30-yard line. The nose of the ball right on the 30-yard line. I formation. Going with the run again. Hey, and this time we get in the backfield. There we go. A swarm of Hornets in on that one. That was Koenig for the run. Looks like Teague Perkins, Tyler Brown, and Nate Fogo in on that. The trifecta. Loss of a couple.
Tyler Brown led the tacklers for the Hornets.
Boy, they gave him a heck of a nice spot. My goodness. Looked like he lost 2.5, and they only put him back a yard. Wow, okay. Here we go. So 3rd and 8. Hornet fans trying to get the crowd into this thing. Looking for the pass. Chaka is going to try and take it himself. He's going to cross the middle. And he's going to bring the ball in. Dang it. Somebody blew their coverage there. Amundsen. Dang it. Got himself the first down. He came back. Chaka was rolling right.
First down.
And Amundsen was running a pattern out to the left-hand side and came back to the quarterback, helping him out, and got the first down. So that's going to put Prairie 1st and 10 at about the 22.5-yard line.
1st and 10 Blackhawks, ball on the 22.
1:30 left on the clock. 17-14, Hornets lead right now.
Come on, defense.
Amundsen coming to the bottom of your screen now. That's McKirkin up to the top. It's going to be a handoff again. This time, Wagner. There we go.
And notice where the contact was made.
Yep, Teague Perkins got him. He got him right at the ankles.
Yep, somebody came in low and he went down immediately.
Yeah,
we got to see more of that.
Absolutely. So Wagner on that carry. Perkins comes in, grabs him by the ankles, and no gain on the play.
We're inside of a minute. They still haven't used one of their timeouts yet.
Yep. All right, so 2 receivers to the top. That's McKirkin and Amundsen. Nobody at the bottom of the screen. I-back formation. Here comes the pass, looking for Amundsen to the outside.
He's going to get out of bounds.
Yep, going to go out, and that'll stop the clock.
Yep.
I believe that was Daishan Lee on the tackle.
Number 15, Max Amundsen, is complete.
42 seconds left on the clock.
Gain of 3.
Gain of about 3 yards on that play. Prairie looking to kind of exploit those sidelines if they can. If they can save their timeouts and get the pass to the outside, that stops the clock for them. So 42.
And remember, they too have a kicking game. So
yes, they do.
If they don't end up punching it in here, they can also mirror what we just did.
Yep. Malat and Amundsen at the bottom of the screen, and that's where he's looking to go. Somebody get him. And he made it to the sidelines. That'll stop the clock again. 35 seconds left. Gets about, looks like you get about 3 or 4 on that. So it's going to make it fourth and 3.
4th and 3 for the Blackhawks.
And they're going to try and kick. Yep, they're going to try and kick the ball.
So the ball's at the 15?
Ball is sitting at the 15-yard line.
So we're looking at the spot on about the 22, 23, about a 33-yarder.
33-yard field goal.
About 32-yarder. Come on, get some pressure. Get some pressure.
And it's up, and it looks like he's going to make that one, and it's good. So tie ball game. 17-17. Like we said, folks, coming in, we knew Prairie had a kicking game.
Yep.
That Jaya
from 34 yards
comes in
good.
And ties up the game.
Your
27
score,
seconds
Richland
left.
17, Prairie de Chien 17.
Boy, we knew it, Jerry.
Yeah.
We knew this is just going to be a back-and-forth slugfest.
Yep.
We were thinking it was probably going to be a heck of a lot more of a defensive. We were kind of thinking that this would be a little bit closer to like the end score.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But both teams have kind of come out on fire on the offensive end of things.
But as far as back and forth, you can't get any more.
No.
You can't get any more back and forth than this one.
We just been trading touchdowns and field goals.
Yep.
So
that's what everybody I've talked to all week said this is going to be. It is
a dogfight.
It's living up to its billing for sure.
It certainly is. Certainly is. Yeah, we'd like to throw a shout out to our sponsors once again, the Perkins crew, clan, posse, whatever you want to call them. Brian and Stephanie Perkins and their family, Russ and Barb Shannon, and then again Bill and Betty Perkins. Thanks for you folks
on the kick for the Blackhawks.
Sponsoring tonight's game.
Sean Lee, Nate Fogo, back feet for the Hornets.
So we got Lee and Fogo standing at about the 15 or so. Fogo's just a little bit deeper than that. Waiting for this Jaya kick. Here comes the approach. And there's the kick. And it's going to go over to Lee's side, and he's going to get that on a catch. And here we go, looking for the seam. Good run. Good run back. Gets him up to about the 33-yard line.
Yep.
Hornets got enough for, depending on the timeouts too, Jerry. I mean, you're looking at a couple of plays here. Or the other option is for them to kneel it and go 17-17 into the halftime.
Sure.
So we'll see what happens on this when they come out.
Correction, Vince 5.
Yeah, it all depends on how aggressive you want to be with 20 seconds to go.
Right. And it looks like we're going to have an offensive play here. Pistol formation. Bosworth and Fogo to the bottom of your screen. Clarkson to the top. Ellenson back for the snap. Here comes the snap. He's looking to pass. And he's going to pull it down and keep it. Get some yardage, and you got to see a timeout probably coming here maybe, or they're going to let the clock run out. Let's see. Gets to the 35.
Picked up a couple maybe, and that's
two.
about it. Yeah.
And it looks like they're going to let the clock run out.
Brewer.
All right, so going
There's
into
your first half.
Wow. Jerry, you got to I'm telling you.
At the end of the second quarter,
this has been
Richland Center 17.
It's been a back and forth battle. It's I mean,
17.
my goodness.
Well, it was down in Prairie. It was dead even at half, but it was 0-0.
It was 0-0 there. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, there wasn't much scoring. It was really a defensive battle in the first half when we were down there.
I think each team had one really good scoring drive that came up empty.
Yep.
We had one that we shot ourselves in the foot in the red zone, and they did the same thing.
Yes, they did.
And it was weird. They drove down the field by the run, and then they went to the air, and we stopped them.
Right.
That was their first drive of the game. So.
Yep. Yeah, it's so tonight's been kind of this a little bit of the flip of the script with the offense coming to play right out of the gate tonight. But the thing is that it's just been so evenly matched that we're sitting here again just like a 0-0 game. We're sitting in a 17-17 game. But again, blow for blow. You know, you get a touchdown on one side, touchdown on the other, another touchdown on both sides, and then end up with the field goals, and that brings us to our score at present. So.
Yeah, good. A very good first half of football. I mean,
and it's been pretty balanced on the offensive attack on both sides. Some pass, some run. Ellenson's feet again have been a huge asset to us this evening as he's been running some those keepers, design keepers. So that's been a huge help. A couple of passes that he's connected on. Hillers has been extremely patient for his runs tonight. I think. I got to be honest with you, Jerry. I think tonight has been the night that he's been the most patient.
Yep, I agree.
Letting those holes develop.
It's been a gradual thing for him. I think each week he seems to show more of that patience, more of that inside discipline.
Right.
Letting the blocks form, and it's been really really beneficial for him. I mean, and for our team. It's he's been able to pick up some really tough yards in the middle of the field, and when we've really needed him.
Yeah, I was going to say that's, and maybe that's, as you take a look at players and as they progress and as they mature in a season, even that we talk about that football IQ, how that starts to increase, and I think Mr. Hillers is starting to kind of pull those things together where, at the beginning of the season, and he, that kid wants more than anybody to just break down the sidelines and take it for an 80-yard touchdown.
And he's had his share of that too.
Yeah, he has.
The big night with the 6 touchdowns in the first half.
Right.
I mean, he's got that breakaway speed, but against a good defensive team like this one, and even last week with River Valley, and Platteville's defense was tough the other, week before that. You just got to take what's there, and you're not going to get those big hitters all the time.
Right.
So, and he's been really, really patient and really moving the ball down the field for us.
Yeah. And you know what? If he can get him, he's going to take him. If he can't get him, he's again kind of waiting for that hole to develop. And once the line does its job, and sometimes some of those plays that they're going to run, it's going to take more than a half a second for that to all come together. And so him being really patient and letting that front line do what it needs to do. Get things rolling. It's been great. It's good to see him. It's good to see him mature that way.
Yeah, he's really starting to gel as a running back, and it's been a pleasure to call the games with him, and just knowing having that weapon that we thought about maybe that we were looking at maybe trying a field goal earlier in that drive, and then we end up picking the first down up, and then after that, we end up stubbing our toe in the red zone and having to settle for a field goal, I guess. But it's nice just knowing that that's a given. We can count on that part of our offense, that part of our team is important.
Yeah,
special teams.
Right. And that was the one thing again, like we've been mentioning, is when you get all three facets of the game working together, when you can do something like that, it takes a lot for the opposing side to be able to slow all that down. So what we're hoping for, and I think the thing that we've seen tonight so far that if we could notch something up this evening so far, I would say would probably be our special teams. In our kickoff, Prairie's had some pretty good field position on our kick return, or on our kicking game. On our return, a couple of good returns. But if you can get those things rolling too, Jerry, it can be the difference in the game.
Sure, it really can, and Prairie Shien's starting position has gotten progressively better every kick. So, that is something that hopefully we can, make something different and happen at halftime here, and hopefully they're receiving a lot of kicks again though.
Exactly.
That means we're scoring.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
So that's a good problem that way, but we don't want to give them the ball, anywhere near the 40 like we have the last couple of times.
I mean, when you start working with that short field, it makes the offense's job a little bit easier, and it makes our defense's job a little bit tougher. You've got that short field to defend.
Yeah. And Prairie came away with the field goal as a result of that. The short field, and then turn around with the personal foul, and before you know it, they were in field goal range.
Exactly.
So
exactly,
it doesn't take much when you do that. So those two things combined didn't work well for us that time. So
right, and we've been talking about throughout the season is that penalties have really been our Achilles heel all year. I mean, when you talk about those things, those mental mistakes, or just kind of shooting ourselves in the foot. One of the last things that we just talked about just a little while ago is with that tackle with that face mask penalty. Again, when you tackle low, you're not going to get a face mask penalty because you're tackling around the hips and lower. So,
and the game I'm thinking of is the one we played these guys in Prairie. We had
a lot
of penalties.
Roughing the passing penalties?
Yeah, there was a lot of penalties in that game.
Yeah, there were.
And we were able to overcome it. It took an extra quarter, and it was a lot. It was exciting in the way that we end up pulling it out. But there was a lot of penalties in that game.
I remember, I had absolutely 0 fingernails left after that game. They were all gone, man. They were all gone.
Yeah,
it was pretty crazy. So, once again, a quick shout out to our sponsors this evening, the Perkins clan. We've got Brian and Stephanie Perkins and their family, Russ and Barb Shannon, and as well Bill and Betty Perkins. So we thank you folks, again, tremendously for helping us out this evening. So we're going to take a short break. We'll come back in just a few minutes and bring you guys our second half of Hornet football. Stick around.
Yep. Playoff action from Avitus Rip Field.
Hornet Football Summer Camps Incorporated proudly welcomes you to our live stream this evening. We are grateful to both school districts for allowing us to provide this service to a regional and national audience. Our organization is independent and not associated with the Richland School District. Any discussion in the live stream does not necessarily reflect the views of the Richland School District.
Chambers, you need to roll Hornets at the start. Roll Hornets. Go Hornets? Roll Hornets. Roll Hornets.
See what I can do about it.
All right, all right.
That's going to cost you, though.
I got 75
No, just
cents.
some popcorn.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think that's free tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. She's cooling down. The temperature's dropping low. Well, you guys ready? You guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
We got 37 seconds. Check one. Check one. Check, here we go.
Check, check, check.
Yeah, we're back.
We're good.
All right, folks, coming back at you. 23 seconds left in half. I want to give a couple quick shout-outs again to those folks checking in. Oh, Mick Morris. Look at this guy. 92 degrees in Orlando, he says today. Don't rub it in, Matt. That's our producer down in Orlando. Nick Grob coming in.
Switch those numbers around. That's what we got here.
Nick Grob coming in for Laredo, Texas. Brock Banker, downtown Hub City, he says.
All right.
Attaboy, Banker. Francis Lemley from Menasha. Robin Felicia Varenis checking in from Lake Petenwell. Good to see you, folks. Tanya Hicks coming in from Texas. Oh, Tanya's coming in from Texas. Faith and Coda and Tanya.
Yeah, right.
Jesse Ewing in from Muscadet. Teresa Carlson checking in from Gulf Shores, Alabama.
Ooh.
Love to see that. Thanks again, folks, for checking in. We really appreciate it that they just rolled the clock up again for us, so we get a little more time to go here in our half.
What did our viewership hit that half?
I think we're at one point at about 181, if I remember correctly. We're sitting at 166 right now, so we're hoping a few more people jump back on.
Hey, if you're not here for the second half, I don't know. You got to be tuned into this, baby.
Yeah.
This is going to be a war right till the final tick.
Yep. Yeah, you got to kind of think maybe this might be a last score kind of game, you know?
Last possession, that kind of thing.
Yep.
You know, and it took an extra quarter to get it done the first time they played.
Yeah,
so.
it did. Yeah, it did. And each team had a possession.
Yep.
So, oh boy. Yeah, Jerry, this is going to be this second half is going to be something else. Look for a whole lot more of the same. I would say, obviously, in your halftime, you're going to make those adjustments, whatever those adjustments might be. But look for more of those, offensive running attacks, look for more, trying to open up and exploit those passing opportunities. And I would say, at least on the Hornet side, look a little bit more for maybe some more opportunities for Ellenson as well with the keepers and those design keepers, or whether he's got the triple option plays and whatnot. So let's hope the score on the left-hand side is bigger than the score on the right-hand side by the time we get done tonight.
That would be sweet.
That's the goal. You know what else would be sweet, Jerry? That'd be beating 3 Blackhawk teams in 1 year, 1 season. Two of those wins would be against the same team, and I know that would be a lot of fun.
Over Ithaca? 21 to 8.
21-8 Bangor over Ithaca halftime right now.
Yeah.
So some scores coming in. If you folks at home have some scores and you want to toss them up on the live stream chat, we'll take them. Alexis Stibbe checking in for her little brother. She's checking in from Stevens Point while the rest of the fam is here freezing their tuchus off. Except for Kirk. He's got his dead animal sitting on top of his head covered in camouflage, so he's staying warm. The chicken Yeah, tonight, folks, you saw a little bit during our halftime. We are outside of the booth this evening. Our first time, I think, actually, this year, Jerry, that we've been outside of the booth.
Oh, the other time was at Prairie.
Yeah, that's right.
But it was balmy.
It was a little warmer.
It was warm that night, yeah.
Definitely a little warmer than what we got going on this evening.
Yep.
And let's just hope that the result is the same.
That would be – I'll take that. I would take that.
Yeah, I would too, bud. I seriously would. All right, so Prairie is going to kick off. We're going to receive. We're going to receive this kick. Fogo and Lee in the
on the kick for the Prairie
hanging around the
number 45, Joey
12-yard line or so, waiting to receive this kick. Get our second half started here. Again, our second half brought to you by our sponsors, the Perkins Clan. We got Brian Stephanie, Russ and Barb Shannon, and Bill and Betty Perkins helping us out tonight, bringing this live stream game to your living room. Thanks to the Perkins family. All right, Prairie getting set to kick this away. Lee and Fogo back. Here comes the approach, and here's the kick. Looks like it's going to go to Lee again. And this time it's going to be an end. Oh, man. Just jump on the ball. Oh, boy.
He's down.
Yep,
he's down. He's down.
Looking for a little trickeration on the reverse there, and the handoff just did not go well between Lee and Clarkson, and that's going to start us in a hole. Jerry, dang, we're going to be starting about the 8 or 9 yard line.
Deep hole.
Yeah. Okay. Well, again, Jerry, silver lining.
Hornets take over.
Opportunity for a 92-yard drive.
Down to the 8-yard line. 1st and 10, Hornets.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah, well, again, it's that field position thing.
Yes, it is.
It hasn't really been in our favor much except for the high snap that we recovered.
Yep.
But
this is going to be Ellenson on the keeper. Nice gain.
Yeah, real nice
good
pickup.
gain.
Ellenson on the keeper.
Gain of about 7.5 on that one.
Number 14, Kurt Wall.
Wall in on that tackle. And there's, again, having that mobile quarterback in, like we have with Ellenson, there's always that, opportunity for him to pull it down and go ahead and grab some yardage, and he was able to on that time. 2nd and 3. Ball sitting at the 16. Ellenson's going to go back under center here, I formation. This time it's going to Hillers. Hillers is going to find a spot to go, and he's going to get the first down.
No, he's out over the
20. Out to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for Hornets.
Number 51, Logan.
Well, there's that first chunk of that 92 yards.
Well, you know what, Jerry? You got to take them a chunk at a time sometimes.
You do.
Hornet first down.
You do.
So just past the 20-yard line, look at about the 21. Hornets bring the line up. We're going to have Clarkson at the top of your screen. Fogo is going to be in the slot, and then you've got Bosworth to the bottom of the screen. Pistol formation again. Ellenson waiting for the snap. Here it comes. Looking for that pass, and it's going to be high over top of Bosworth's head.
Ellenson's pass intended for number 14, Sam Bosworth, falls incomplete. Trent
if you would have picked that,
on the coverage for the Blackhawks.
if that pitch and catch would have made it, it still would have been short of the first down, but it would have been about an 8 or 9 yard gain there, Jerry. So nice looking play if that connects. Keep that in your back pocket. Daishan Lee bringing the play in. 10:45 on the clock. 2nd and 10. Daishan Lee going up to the top of your screen. Fogo in the slot, and then at the bottom, Sam Bosworth. Pistol formation. Fogo's in motion. And it's going to be a quick pitch out to Daishan Lee, and there he goes. Boy, beautiful play.
Yeah, that was a nice little play.
That was a heck of a run by Daishan Lee.
Number 24, Daishan Lee is complete.
There we go. A gain of about 11 on that one.
Made that first kid
12.
miss.
Yeah, he did.
And turned it upfield for big yardage. Nice little play call there.
Hornet, first down.
Little wide receiver screen out in the flats. And
brings it up to the 33-yard line. Another
naked
first
screen.
down. And here we go about sustaining drives, Jerry.
Yep.
Sustaining drives.
Yep.
Hornets
Move the
keeping it a
chains.
little tighter this time. Here comes Hillers trying to find his hole. He's going to pick his spots. And he's going to get a
There
little
you go.
something on it.
Hillers
Very
on the carry.
nice.
Yep. Yep. You
Really
did a nice
patient.
job of sticking his nose up in there and making something happen.
And
Uh-oh.
Bryce is down. Boy, you hate to see that.
Yeah.
And I'm not exactly sure. He's
7 on the field.
kind of holding his helmet there, trying to. Yeah, just stay down. Stay down. He's taking his helmet off. Yeah, and I didn't quite. I mean, he gained some yardage on that. He was really, really patient. Again, you're hoping, and it looks like everything's okay with him. Maybe he just kind of got his bell rung a little bit.
That's kind of what it's looking like, doesn't it?
Yep, kind of shaking his head a little bit. Yep, but he's coming out the field, so that's always good to see.
Looking for his mouth guard.
Yeah, I think somebody
Hopefully
put it
it's-
back in his helmet for him. Yep. Yeah, you kind of see him shaking his head a little bit. So Sharon's going to take a look at him probably. Have him go through a little bit of protocol here. But it was a good game. Again, Jerry, we were talking about this over the halftime.
Yeah, he made something out of nothing there.
Yeah,
You know,
again, waiting for those blocks to develop, picking and choosing his spots. You know, he broke it to the inside, then to the outside, then came back to the inside again.
For the Hornets.
So Daishan Lee going to be in the running back position right now. Pistol formation again. Clarkson to the top of your screen. Fogo in the slot. Bosworth to the bottom. Here comes the snap. Looking for the pass. Looking for Sam Bosworth, and he's all over him. Where's the? Oh man, jeepers, criminy!
Ellison's pass intended for number 14, Sam Bosworth. Ball's incomplete.
A ton of contact there, Jerry. I mean,
Trent Malott.
Wow.
On the coverage for the Blackhawks.
Malott on the coverage there. Third and about
and
6.5, 7. Boy, there was
there was a lot of contact. That's for sure. And
boy, oh boy. Which makes you kind of wonder, Jerry, that play in the first half where the Cheka was on their sideline, and it looked very, very ticky-tack, and they called a personal foul on that. So let's see what happens here. It's going to be a handoff. That's going to be Daishan Lee, and he's not going to get much. Probably back to the line of scrimmage.
Lee on the carry.
That's about it. So now we're looking at fourth
down.
No gain on the play.
And let's see what we do here.
Who's our backup punter?
4th and 7 for the Hornets.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody else
Zach
punt.
Hillers.
Is it?
Zach
Okay.
Hillers coming in for punt.
I've seen Zach kick. We've not
Zach Hillers back deep for the Hornets.
checking
Kurt
who's
Wall
not
back
in.
deep for the Blackhawks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Here we go. Hillers with the boot.
Got it to turn over. Got it to turn over.
Let it roll. There we go.
Oh, nice kick.
Hey, really nice kick.
Nice kick,
Hey.
Zach.
Zach Hillers coming in with a kick. Stepping up for his brother.
Zach
Gets him
Hillers
down,
punt
pins
is
him to the
down.
24-yard line.
Prairie to take over 1st and 10. Ball
Real
on the
nice job by
24-yard
Zach Hillers.
line.
You're right, Jerry. You know, when that ball first left his foot, it was kind of the slow mover, and then all of a sudden it started turning over.
It turned over and
Advantage
got a nice Hornet roll. 1st and 10, Blackhawks just inside their 25-yard line.
So let's see if the defense can step up here. Sharon's still taking a look at Bryce on the sideline there.
Yeah, just making sure everything's okay.
Checking him
Looked
out.
like he must have took a shot to the head.
Yep. Run up the middle. Gain of about 4 or 5 on that one. It looks like that was
Koenig?
Koenig, yep.
Rhett
Brett
Koenig.
Koenig on the carry.
Gain of about maybe 6 actually on that one. So 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 for the Blackhawks.
Now that Prairie Chien Blackhawk offensive line is kind of taken over since the first drive.
They certainly are getting some surges, aren't they, Jerry?
They really are. I just think back to that first drive and how we were making some big-time plays in the backfield.
Yep. Here's another run by Koenig. He's going to get the first down. Gain of about 5 on that one. He needed 4. He got 5.
On the tackle for the Hornets. That's good for a Blackhawk first down.
We got to talk to the announcer here. Tell him to be a little less enthusiastic on this. I'll see what I can do here. Maybe in the 3rd quarter, buddy. All right, so Blackhawks coming back up. They got trips now to the left. I think this is the first time we've seen that formation. One receiver to the top, and it's going to be a handoff, and he's going to get stopped. That was Tyler Wagner.
Tyler Wagner on the
gain
carry.
of nothing, I don't think. He might have actually lost a half a yard on that one, Jerry.
Is that Colton Stibbe?
I believe that was Stibbe on the tackle.
Nice play.
Got in there, grabbed him by the hips, and drug him down. Drug him down.
No gain, 2nd and 10.
Maybe that's how he tackles chickens, too. I'll still remember Troxell's line about him, flipping tires and stacking hay. Flipping tires and stacking hay.
Okay, we got trips to the right.
Yep, so they just flipped the positions here. Looking for the pass this time. And there it is. And there's, oh, man. Get him, Ellenson. Dive.
It went right through his hands.
Yeah, it did. That looked like it could have been a pick by Alec McDonald, and instead,
touchdown, Blackhawks.
That's a pitch and catch to Malott.
Yep, another long gainer.
Man, oh man.
Maddox Chica. Pass is complete to number 20, Trent Malott.
God dang it.
That's good for a Blackhawk touchdown.
So they're going to go on top with that one. Darn it. Yeah, that could have been a pick by McDonald. He just was not able to secure it. Kick is up, and it's no good.
No good.
No good. Boy, Jerry, I'm telling you what, in a game like this, that could be it.
That one might come back and haunt him.
Yeah, it might. It certainly might.
23, Richland Center 17.
All right, so a 6-point game right now. Oh, man. All right, well, Jerry.
That's why you don't hang your head even after a long score, because
exactly.
Those PATs become big, and
yeah, they do.
And, you know, we've been creating some pressure. He's been booming them, but we've been creating some pressure, and that's always in the back of your mind when you're the kicker.
I was just going to say that's the one thing that we haven't really, effectively done tonight was getting pressure to the quarterback, at least getting to him, disrupting those throws, things of that nature. You're hoping that we can do that some more this second half.
I think back to early in the season, and that was something that. We gave up some scores to some people, but the point after touchdowns, we were just tougher than snot there for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, we weren't giving up anybody extra points. Yeah. Either by the run or pass or kick, either one. So
yep.
It took a while before somebody got their first PAT against us.
Yeah, they did.
But that's good. You can, hold your head up. You just gave up a score. Don't give them. They don't. It's not a gimme.
Yeah. Don't give them any more points.
And in this case, we'll take it.
Jai on the approach. Here's the kick. End
High
over
and
end.
short.
It's going to be Dyshawn Lee on the run. And here he goes. Looking for some space to the outside. Hold on to that ball, son. Hold on to that ball.
Got her out to almost the 35-yard line.
Wow, 34. Carrying that thing like a loaf of bread home from the store, though, for crying out loud. He's making me nervous. Making me nervous.
Yep.
1st and 10 Hornets. Ball on the 34-yard line.
All right, so 34-yard line's about a 24-yard return there. All right, see what the Hornet offense can do. Jerry, if I'm looking correctly, I don't see Hillers being checked out by Sharon right now, so he's in the backfield again, so that's a good sign.
Back in the
Glad
game.
to have him back. 2 receivers to the left. That's Clarkson to the top of the screen, Fogo in the slot, Bosworth to the bottom, pistol formation again. Here comes the snap. Get some good protection. There's a pass. Sam Bosworth.
Nice.
First down.
Nice sliding catch.
Yep.
Connor put it out there for him, and kind of a back shoulder deal, and he made a nice catch. First down, Hornets.
That's good for a Hornet first down.
Gain of about 17 on that one. Takes him up to about the 48-yard line. Nice pitch and
First
catch
10
there.
Hornets ball on their own 48-yard line.
Connor's been having some really good success, especially when he's getting time to establish his feet and actually deliver that pass. When he's not on the run, he's doing a really nice job of delivering those balls. This time it's a keeper, and he's going to get it about 2.
Ellison on the keeper.
Maybe 1.
And the thing with Prairie, you know, and we saw it in the first half, is you start living and dying by the run, they're going to roll people into the box.
Yep.
And so it's nice to complete a few of those passes in the flats, keep them honest.
Right.
You saw that one to Dyshawn Lee in the last series, and they got to play you honest. Then they can't roll everybody up tight into the box.
Yeah, they can't roll 8 guys up into that box to try to set the run every time. So let's see what happens here. I formation. This time it's there's the flag. Thank you.
There it is.
About time. About time.
Ellison's pass intended for number 14, Sam Bosworth.
Again,
falls incomplete.
When things happen on the favorable sidelines, you get all kinds of help.
Yeah, you do.
It's like, I mean, it's part of it. It is.
It is part of the game.
And so, you know, if he holds on the other side of the field, maybe it didn't get called.
Now, Ellison's, okay, there's the hold. Defensive holding, so we're going to march off.
Absolutely.
10 yards.
We're taking this.
15.
Good call. Good call.
Got a little banter back and forth in the stands here tonight.
1st and 10 Hornets.
Maybe calling it even. I don't know. Calling it both ways, maybe.
Blackhawk 35-yard line.
All right, so 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ellison back again, looking for the pass. He's gonna pull it down. He's gonna get some yardage. Nice.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he got a few on that one.
On the keeper.
Prairie's defensive coverage in the secondary was pretty darn good on that one. Connor decided to roll out to his left, pull it down, and
on the tackle.
In a situation like that one where he's rolling and still looking, and late in the down, and the issue you run into there is having illegal linemen downfield. So sometimes you're better off just to keep it and make what you can, and you throw that pass, and it's hard for a lineman to not get downfield in that situation.
Yeah, when they know it's a designed pass play. So Ellison under center this time, I formation, pitch out to Hillers.
Oh, a little halfback option.
And he's going to throw it.
There's a flag. There's a flag.
There's another one. There we go. There we go.
Bryce Hillers pass. Intended for number 14, Sam Bosworth, falls incomplete.
And that's going to be a flag, and then I'll take him right down to about the 10-yard line. Fans are getting into it a little bit here tonight, folks. Can you tell that this might be a little bit of a rivalry, Jerry?
Maybe.
Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a touch. So they're going to bring the ball down to the 20-yard line, 19-yard line. 1st and 10 for Hornets. They're in the red zone.
1st and 10 on the 19-yard line.
All right, so here we go. 4:58 on the clock. This is going to go to Hillers on the run. He's going to try to bounce to the outside. He's going to get out there. One tackle going to be made by
Oldenburg.
Oldenburg
came up from that corner spot and
don't like to see this.
Come in low.
Nope, don't like to see this. And he took the helmet off right away. He rolled over. God darn it.
Timeout on the field.
I don't like this, Jerry. Yeah, Coach, I think that's Coach Darling actually running across. Yeah, a couple of the coaching staff heading across. He's on the far sideline. Sharon making her way over there as well. Hoping Bryce is okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a great gain of about 4 on that one where he could have been tackled in the backfield. Bounce it to the outside, try to get some yardage. Ball right now is sitting on about the 16-yard line. But he's still down.
He's getting up.
Okay, now he's back up to his feet. That's good to see.
Cramp.
But they got him. He's standing there right now. He's not moving there. Now he's coming across, and he's a little bit ginger. But it's good to see him walking over here on his own power. Looks like he's doing okay. Glad to see him all right.
Yeah, no kidding.
Gain of 4 on that play.
Been a tough quarter for him already.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, I would agree. And maybe it was a cramping issue. I'm not 100% sure, but I didn't see him stretching anything out over there on that side. Maybe they did. Again, it's
Second down
on the other side of the field. We really couldn't see. You can
just,
see,
I mean,
just a little hitch in his giddy up.
Yeah, well, again, I don't want to speculate, but
right.
That kid came in low, and
yeah, you never know. You just never know. So Daishan Lee back in the running back position. Pistol formation. Slot receiver to the right, one receiver to the top. It's going to be run out to this side. Looking for the pass to Sam Bosworth, and that's a catch and a touchdown. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
There it is.
We've been looking for that all night. Now this is where a point after comes in. So this is going to be Little Hillers coming in for the point after attempt.
15-yard touchdown.
This is where it gets big. This is where things get really, really big.
We've got our backup kicker kicking the point after.
Yep.
He's pretty effective.
Yeah, he is.
But it's left-footed, and everything's a little different. And
yep.
Still got to have the snap and the hold. Those are the most important in blocking.
Yep. All right. So here we go. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good.
It's good.
That is good. That's a
25. Kick is good. Your score, Richland Center 24.
Gotta love to see that.
23.
Now he's got
really.
Now he's got to kick off.
Little Hiller's getting a little bit of workout
next
tonight.
man up. He's had to kick. He's had to punt.
Yep.
Now he's kicking off.
And he's stepping up for the job. So we really, it's a huge confidence builder. And again, nice pitch and catch. Again, Ellenson to Bosworth in the corner of the end zone. Man, he's been targeting Sam. And they've been really working on that right side of the offensive field a lot tonight. Ellenson seems pretty comfortable trying to target Bosworth. Seems like a little bit of a mismatch on that side. I believe that's Malat. That's the one that's traditionally been on him so far this evening, and they haven't really switched anything up to like a zone defense or anything, Jerry. So maybe after this one, who knows? Maybe they will.
Well, and like I said earlier, we had a lot of success with the run.
Killer's on the kick for the Hornets.
And they started rolling guys into the box and making us, hey, we're going to make you beat us through the pass, and he's doing it.
Yep,
he's doing it. So it's like, hey, what's your next call, Prairie? Because he's doing it.
Yeah, he is.
You put that many guys in the box, you're just opening yourself up to get beat through the air.
Yeah, you are. Bryce trying to walk some things off in the sideline there. Little Hillers with a little squib kick. It's going to drop and roll. Oh,
that's a live ball. That's live.
Come on. That should not be a penalty. I don't know what they're calling for this. If they call that a targeting penalty, I'm going to puke.
Flag on the play.
Oh, it's a face mask. I didn't see his. I don't know. Maybe I couldn't see it, but because he came in there like a bat out of you-know-where and just nailed him. He labeled that kid. All right, so we're going to get the face mask penalty. Bryson Clarkson was the first one in on that, and man, oh man. And with the penalty, they're going to get pretty decent field position, puts them at about the 29-yard line. But man, oh man, was that nice.
Blackhawks ball on
Boy,
the
we had
line.
guys flying to the ball.
We don't
fly into the ball.
Yep.
Run again. Oh,
that's
man.
Wagner.
Yeah, that is Wagner. We got to get on him. And their offensive line is doing a good job opening
Wagner
up
on the carry. Brought down on the play by number 24, Deshaun Lee, and number 21, Bryson Clarkson. That's good for a Blackhawk first down.
All right, so ball sitting at about the 43-yard line.
All right, guys.
All right, so we got two receivers to the left. That's Amundsen that's stacked up there. I-back formation again. And it's going to go for the run. Oh, nice. Good tackle. Getting low. Looks like Colton Stibbe. And maybe Cole Brenninger and maybe even Teague Perkins in on that tackle.
Teague Perkins led the tacklers for the Hornets. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9 for the Blackhawks.
Sam trying to talk to the sideline official here about some contact.
Marshall's up on Valley 14-6 in the fourth quarter.
Gotcha. 14-6 fourth quarter.
That's
Marshall
a 1 versus an 8 seed.
Yep. So stack receivers again to the bottom side of the screen. Yes! That is Nate
Fogel.
In with the sack. And Jerry, we were talking about it.
Yep.
We talked about it, that they needed to get pressure on Cheka.
Yep.
And that time Nate Fogel brings it home.
Yep.
He laid the wood to that kid.
Yeah, because you let him sit back there and throw. He's a good passer.
Yeah, he is.
He's been very accurate with his throws
And I don't know
tonight.
if you saw here, they ran those 2 routes again. One guy going down the field. Amundsen was trying that flat pattern to come out to the sideline, and Nate Fogel just lit that kid up.
Yep.
All right, so 3rd and about 15 or 16 here.
Take a little pressure off your D-backs, too.
You bet.
All right, D, come on.
All right, so here we go.
A little easier holding your coverage when the guy's on his back.
3 receivers right, 1 receiver left.
High
snap. Getting into him again.
There's another
turn. And no
flag.
flag. He put his hands right up. Oh, boy, now we got a flag in the backfield.
What happened here? Roughing the passer?
You watch this. Watch this, Jerry. Holding on the offense.
That'll be a decline.
Oh, my goodness.
We might actually see a punt from Prairie tonight. They haven't punted, have they?
They haven't.
Cheka's pass intended for number 15, Max Munson, falls incomplete.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Woo. Holding penalty decline. 4th and 15. Oh, boy, here we go. And are they going for it? Okay.
No, this is the rugby stuff.
Okay. This is Cheka, their QB.
Whoa!
Here we go!
Easy.
Oh!
That's huge.
You know what else is huge? Ellenson a little slow to get up off that play. But I tell you what, Jerry, we've been talking about field position all night tonight.
The ball is down inside the 10-yard line.
Oh, boy. Things are getting interesting now.
1st and goal, Hornets.
1st and goal from the 10. Whoa, you know what? You don't have, look at Jerry. The way they got that ball spotted, it's outside the 10-yard line.
So Drew Poles is in.
Oh, Drew, yeah.
Yep.
Ellenson was slow to get up off of that tackle. He was a little slow to get up. Yeah, a little shaken up. And you got Bryce here on the sidelines, too. All right, so Drew Paul's in. This is going to go to Aaron Davis, and he's going to get...
Keep working. Come on.
Not much, if any. Whoa! Yeah, a little bit after the play there. Whistle blew, and he still got tackled.
54, Luke Kramer.
So no gain on that play.
2nd and goal.
All right, so here we go. Where is he? I don't see him. Is he down on the sideline somewhere? Oh, yeah, now I see him. Yeah, right? Yeah, no kidding. All right, so $1:44 left on the clock in the 3rd quarter here. Hornets going to try again here. 2nd and goal from the 10. Pauls is going to come back in as QB. He's got Davis to his left. Paul's looking back to pass. There's the pass. And it's a catch!
He's right at the goal line.
Oh, my. And Sam spotting the ball.
Pass intended for number 14, Sam
take it.
is complete. Ball to the goal line.
Oh, come on.
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Ball inside the 1.
Yeah. You know what, though?
I'm serious.
I know. Here we go.
There he is. He is in there.
There it is! Touchdown, Richland Center. Number 4, Connor Ellenson.
Connor Ellenson on the keeper.
Well, we know Connor Ellenson's feeling a little better.
Yep, he was shaken up, come off for a couple plays, and Drew did a good job. And oh, yeah, I think so. Oh, my
goodness.
Wow.
All right, so Zach
Wow.
Hiller's in here again for the point after try.
Crazy.
Oh, baby, here we go. A little bit of a high snap. Kick is up, and kick is
Good.
good.
Zach
Woo!
Hiller's
We got an
Let's
8-point
go.
game, folks.
Richland Center 31.
Number 5 has stepped up tonight.
Yes, he has.
Wow.
Yes.
Kicking off, punting, PATs.
Man. Wow, he's doing great. Hats off to Zach, really stepping up. You know, again, that next man up mentality, right?
Yep.
And that's what it's all about. So 31-23 right now, 54 seconds left in the third quarter. And Jerry, we've been talking about this all night too. They're going to play 4 quarters. There's no way that Prairie's going anywhere right now. I mean, it's nice to have that 8-point lead, but an 8-point lead can go away really fast with this team.
Yep. And it starts right here, field position.
Yep.
You know, if we can get another good kickoff like last time, good coverage.
Right.
Could have done without the
Zach Hiller's on
face
the
mask, but
center.
Right.
sometimes that one was a little bit inadvertent. I mean, it was just one of those things
Number
where,
11, Owen Oldenburg. Number 14, Kurt Wall.
Yeah, I don't know.
but it's still a face mask, and that's what they
And
call
that's-
it.
You're right, right.
And it helped their field position.
Surely did.
This is huge.
Yep.
We got Zach kicking off here.
Hillers with a little squibber again. They're going to try and a little bit better fielding on this one. Stibby in
Nice
on the
tackle.
Wall
tackle.
on the return.
Beautiful job.
Yep, out to about the 34-yard line.
Tackled on a play by number 33, Colton Stibby.
Did a nice job on that tackle.
First and 10, Prairie Chien. Ball on the 35-yard line.
All right, so ball on the 35. Prairie's going to take over there. This is, again, probably one of their better field positions. They've been kind of hovering around that 35-yard line on their hovering around that 35-yard line on their starting position. All right, so Prairie coming up, one receiver right, one left. And they're going to hand it off. Teague Perkins.
Teague Perkins. There he is.
Perkins. Oh,
Took down
My
Rhett Koenig for a big
On
loss.
the carry, met in the backfield by number 34.
holy
Teague
cow. They're giving him a
Loss of
3-yard
3
loss, but that
seconds
looked like
and
about a
13
5-yard
for
loss.
Teague.
My goodness.
Forward progress.
Woo-wee.
Yeah, that was a heck good penetration by Teague.
He just shot in there. Beautiful job.
We just got to play with this kind of fire. That's what
Yep.
we kind of had it out to start at the beginning of the game. And
Receivers bunch to the bottom of the screen. They're going to come across that middle. Oh, man.
he's down. He's
Yep.
down.
That's
Don't.
all right. That's all right. That's all right.
That'll end the quarter.
Yeah, it will.
Chica's pass intended for number 3, Seth McCurchin, is complete.
All right, after 3, Jerry. 31-23 game. Woo! Getting a little exciting here at Divide Strip Field.
Yep, we got a little jump around
Yeah.
going or
Oh,
not?
yeah, we got to get. Oh, what am I doing?
That's the end of the third quarter.
That's the
Here's
third
kickoff.
quarter.
Richland
Richland
Center
Center.
31. Prairie Chien 23.
31-23. Fourth quarter. Prairie Chien ball. Man, this is exciting. 12 minutes to go. Who knows what this last quarter will bring? It's been a battle to this point, and it's probably going to be a battle right to the last tick. Here's the jump around. This is a good one tonight because it'll get people off their seats and get them working a little bit, get them warmed up. It's cool out here tonight. Oh man, wow. Good way to stay warm. And that'll start the fourth quarter here. Prairie Chien, third down and 6.
39-yard line.
39-yard line, high snap.
That was close.
Oh, we got a little bit. No, and he threw it just out of reach of Amundsen. That'll make it
Chica's
4th and
pass
6.
intended for number 15, Max Amundsen, falls incomplete. Connor Ellington on the coverage for the Hornets.
4th and 6.
And 6.
At about the
Blackhawks.
39-yard line. Probably a punt situation, but again, The quarterback is the punter.
Yep.
And that's something you got to keep in mind. They've struggled a little bit with snaps tonight.
Yeah,
but they like to do that little rugby style, so you got to play it honest here.
You bet, you bet. Pressure here
That's
would be
the quarterback.
great.
He's got good wheels.
High snap again.
There it is again.
Here we go. Here we go.
What are you doing? Is that legal?
Just don't touch it.
Kick passes down by number 3.
Wow. He made a good play there. I mean, he made something really good out of something really bad.
Yeah, because Hornets could have taken over at about the 6-yard line.
Instead, we're not really. We got great field position, but not what it was.
No.
I mean, for him to turn it, we saw Bryce do that earlier this year.
Yeah, it was 3 times that game. What game was that? Was that the Dells? Was that the first game, the Wisconsin Dells game?
Could be.
Yeah, I think it was.
Come on, boys.
All right, Hornet offense coming to play here. Looking for Fogo.
Got Fogo in the flats.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
geez,
ball
he
came
lost
out.
the ball.
Ball came out. Prairie Chien recovery, maybe? I'm not sure.
Oh, man.
Yes, it is.
It is a Prairie Chien recovery.
Yes, it
is. Ding!
There's our first turnover.
That's all right.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Fumble on the play.
Son of a
Ball
gun.
recovered by Prairie Chien.
This is
on the 16-yard line.
It's starting to look like the knife was in, and we just gave it back to him. That's just, you know, I mean, that happens.
Yeah.
I think we're even in the turnover war now.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Here's the deal. Defense has to step up here, get a 3-and-out, pin them deep. Their punting game has been a struggle for them. So that's our job right now.
That's all right.
That's a good tackle.
Good tackle there.
Brock Lewis, Teague
Perkins, Brock Lewis.
Gain of about 2.5 or 3 on that game.
Wagner on the carry. Tackled on the play.
Oh, man.
Brock's starting to hurt a little bit out there, I think.
Yep, and Brock is only playing defense tonight. His
gain, 2nd and 8.
Sustained that injury last week, that ankle injury with the win over Valley. But he's in there. I don't think you would have had to strap him down to have him not play tonight, honestly.
Come on,
all right,
guys.
Single receiver left and right. It's going to be a pitch to the outside. And gain of a couple.
Wagner on the carry.
Wagner on the carry. Looks to about the 23-yard line.
Tackled on the play by number 28, Bryce Hillers.
Hillers in on the tackle. Boy, it's nice to hear the announcer say that.
Third
about the 22-yard line
for the Blackhawks.
Took a couple of shots in that third quarter. And
yeah.
Come on, boys.
Hayden's getting them going.
Yep, he's trying. He's trying. Here we go.
Third and about 5.
3rd and 5. Got to have a great defensive stop here.
Going to stop here and make them punt or snap the ball high again.
3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. No, I'm sorry, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Rolling out this way is Chaka. There he
Incomplete.
Pass. He was aiming for number 20.
He was heading for Malott.
Yep.
And put a little bit too much mustard on it. And
So punting situation here again, Jerry?
I got to believe it is. 10 minutes to go. They're only down 1 score. So, you know, I would think they'd like to.
28-14 Bangor over Ithaca tonight.
Was that a final?
Final. Oh, still going. Fourth quarter. All right, so let's, we can cross our fingers for a bad snap again. Yeah, that one's a good snap. And here comes the kick. End over end. Daishan Lee on the horse collar maybe. There he goes. There he goes.
Still going. Hang on to that football.
He dropped it.
Return.
Uh-oh.
We got it back.
Did we get it back?
Yeah, we got it back, I think. Yep.
Yes, we did.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. This kid's giving me a heart attack. For his
really
run.
Really good return, but you got to hang on to that football.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent return.
It's not a loaf of bread, kid. You ain't coming home from Quick Trip with a loaf of bread. You got a football in your hands, buddy.
You've heard me harp all year long about fielding the punt. That's the number one thing he did correctly there.
Yep.
He fielded the punt. And that ball, you let that ball hit the turf, and you could be looking at a difference of 30 or 40 yards field
where
position.
It's going to end up. All right, so Hornets back on offense. Pistol formation again.
He caught it in stride, and he was gone.
Yep. Now just secure it.
There's Connor
Keeper by Ellenson.
There you go.
Nice run.
Good run.
Ellenson on the keeper.
You've seen a lot out of that out of him tonight doing
Yeah,
that,
you have.
and he's had a lot of success.
Yeah, it's a gain of 5.
I mean, he picked up 5 yards.
Yeah. Yep, gain of 5, sitting at about the 26-yard line right now.
5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 for the Hornets.
9:33 left on the clock. Clarkson coming off to the side. You got to get a play in there. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, we got 3 timeouts. Both teams got 3.
Man,
Always
oh,
keep
man.
an eye on that back judge. If we're going to get tight for the call, use the timeout.
Yep.
My hands are closed.
No hand up yet. Well, got time here. Now
There
the
it
hands
is.
up. Ellenson under center. Snap. It's going to go to Hillers. Oh, he's got some room. He's got some. Nice job. He's still
Back
going.
inside. Good job.
Nice work.
Bryce Hillers on the carry.
Again, he is.
Brought
I got to
down
tell
on the
you,
play
Jerry,
by
tonight has
And that's
been
going to
his,
move the sticks.
he has been
Number
this.
31, Brogan
His
Brewer.
vision tonight has been amazing.
Yeah.
He's been really, really good at picking those
Touchdown.
spots.
Yep, running with his head up,
Yep.
picking his way through the defense, and you know, not going down on that first arm tackle,
Right.
which is usually
That's his MO.
well, he doesn't usually go down on
Yeah.
the first arm tackle, but you know, you're not going to arm tackle him.
First and 10 from the 18. Pistol formation again. Slot receiver is Fogo. Bowser to the top. Clarkson at the bottom of the screen. Rolling out. Pressure.
He's got him.
Oh,
Incomplete.
man, incomplete.
Pretty
Yeah,
good
he was-
defensive
yeah, it was
play.
pretty good defense.
Ellison's pass.
I think that was
intended for
Oldenburg
over there in the
coverage.
Bosworth falls incomplete.
Yep, Oldenburg on that one. All right, so
Owen
second and 10.
Oldenburg on the
I
coverage
think
for the
you know
Blackhawks.
initially I think Sam had a step on him,
And 10.
and then the play just kind of materialized. It got a little bit
Yep.
too strung out, and then
Yeah.
that allowed Oldenburg to close the gap and make the play.
Yeah, Connor was rolling out to the right-hand side, and as he was
Trying to
rolling
avoid
out-
pressure.
Right,
Yeah.
and that allowed Oldenburg to catch up to him.
Yep. But that's been his weapon all night.
Yeah.
He's looking for Sammy over there, and he's that's been a good connection.
It has. Yep. So this looks like McDonald to the bottom of the screen. Pistol formation. Fogo the slot. Bowser to the top. Going to be a keeper again. Oh, man.
Ellenson
There's
on
that
the
kicker.
keeper.
That's Jaya.
Yeah.
Tackled on the play by number 45, Joey Sia.
Wow, that was quite a tackle. He lost a yard on that one.
Yep. So 3rd and 11.
Boy, oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy.
Get
8:13 left on the clock. Yeah, a field goal here makes it a 2-possession game, so you always got to keep that in mind. And
3rd.
It'd be nice if we get
11
just
for
a
the Hornets.
little closer on a cold night like this. But, you know, I mean,
Yep,
we know he's got the leg to boom it, and
yep.
we got Zach warming up on the
Yeah,
sidelines
I
too.
was
like-
going to say that, yep.
Go Hornets!
All right, so pistol formation again. Here comes the back judge, now putting his hand up, getting ready. Let's get this. There's the count starting. Ellenson going to roll it around.
He's
There
got
we
some
go.
room. Oh, there's a
Oh,
penalty.
crap.
Aye.
That's a killer.
Because he's going to score
Yep,
right here.
Or darn near score.
Oh, no.
Ellenson on the keeper.
And Davis is coming over to see.
Flag
Yep,
on
and it's
the
going to
play.
be on Aaron Davis.
Holy Hornets. Holy Hornets.
Good grief.
That hurt.
Yeah, it does. They're going to accept it. That's going to be a 3rd and now about 21. Or actually, it'll be maybe further than that because we got it from the spot of the foul.
Spot
right
of the
there.
foul, and you take away the gain on the play. It's a big time error.
Yeah, we're looking at probably 3rd and about 20, 22, 23. No, it might even be more than that. Crying out loud.
Takes us out of field goal range.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, they're going to put the ball all the way back
Does
to
a
the
lot of bad things with that. A
34
lot of
yard
bad
line.
come out of that one.
God,
Nothing good.
Dang it. And, you know, Jerry, I got to tell you, he didn't need to hold. Ellenson rolled out. I mean,
3rd and long for the Hornets.
and I don't know, Aaron was saying he didn't, but, you know, you're always going to try to make that plea. So try to get some of that yardage back here. Look for a connection between Ellenson and Bosworth possibly. At least to just get us back into field goal range. Boy, that hurts.
That was a big time play.
Yeah,
big
it was.
time. That one you're going to remember.
Yeah, you will. Let's hope we can get something back on this one. Pistol formation again. Ellenson back to pass. Here comes the pass. And it's going to go to Nate Fogo.
Nice catch.
That's a
Got
nice.
some of that back.
Heck yeah, it did.
We got some of that back. Nice catch, nice throw.
Yep.
By the way, Nate.
Now we got a 4th down in a much better field position for a kick.
Yep.
And here comes the block. And we got the timeouts to use, so let's see what happens. Are they going to bring out Little Hillers?
Nope.
No, they're going to bring out Zach.
Zach's-
They're going to bring out Bryce.
Bryce is out there.
4th and
Yep.
8.
And we got,
Ball on the
boy, you would have thought
16-yard
that would have been Drew Pauls out there to hold. But they got Wes Bosworth out there to hold right now.
No, it's Drew.
Oh, it is Drew. That's right.
That's Drew.
It's Drew. I saw a 6 instead of an 8. All right, so here we go. Come on, Bryce. Kick is up. Oh, I don't think it's good. Shoot!
Wide to the left.
Wide left.
Wide to the left.
I don't know.
That's okay. Ball goes to the 20.
Bryce is looking for a explanation on something. I'm not sure. Everybody's saying they're trying. I don't know what's going on there. And there's no instant replay, so we can't review the play.
Takes over.
I don't know. There was about 4 or 5 Hornets that were all putting their hands up on that one. Yeah, and Bryce is still putting his hands up. I don't know. Here we go.
Well,
here we go. Got to have some defensive stops here. You can't let them score. There we go. Getting in the backfield, Teague Perkins with the initial contact. Nice job.
Tackle in the backfield by number 34, Teague Perkins.
Yep, Teague's starting to dial it up.
Yeah, he is. Loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
They're getting a heavy dose of 34.
Yeah, they are. And we got to keep that going, And I just, again, backfield pressure. We've had a really nice job, too, with some backfield pressure when Chake has been trying to roll out for those passes. In this formation right here, Jerry, they've run those 3 receivers to the right-hand side, and he's been rolling off to the left. See what happens. Oh, high snap. It's a block in the back. I mean, you can't be pushing them in the back when the defender's coming through. If they're going to call a hold on Davis, they should be calling that as a block in the back. Crying out loud.
First down.
I don't, Jerry, I don't know. I'm 55, 60 yards away from that one, and I saw it plain as day. And they got a ref 2 yards away from it and never called it. Well, here we go. 5:38 left on the clock. Prairie moving the ball down the field. They're sitting at about the 32-yard line. Defense really has to step up here on this one. Got to step up. Going to spread them out a little bit. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Look for a passing play here. Another high snap. Rolling out. Get him. Brock Lewis. Get to that. Oh. Brock Lewis just unleashed some anger on Chaka. Holy crap.
Yeah, I don't think
he deflated that kid.
I don't think the ankle was affected that time.
I think he forgot all about the ankle when his eyes were as big as saucers when he saw number 7. Holy cow. He just peeled that kid. I thought his cleats were higher than his helmet was. Holy Moses. All right, here we go. A little more backfield pressure again. Let's see that happen again. Single receiver to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Amundson's in that tailback.
Oh, there's a hit by Stibby.
Colton Stibby. Holy cow.
Tackle on the play by number 33, Colton Stibby.
All right, 3 yards on that gain. But, man, 3 really hard yards because Colton Stibby just peeled him.
Yeah.
And 7.
All right, 3rd and 7. Another big defensive stand here we need.
That was a stick.
Yeah, that was.
Come on, we got to get a stop right here. Let's go.
Got to happen. Yeah. Amundsen down to the bottom of your screen. That field goal would have been. I know. You got Amundsen and Oldenburg. Oldenburg's now in motion. High snap. Going up. Turn and look. Sam Bosworth. Oh, baby!
Yep.
Baby!
That play was all because of pressure.
Yeah, it was.
We brought the pressure. Ball was underthrown. Sam made a nice play on the ball and pulled it in.
Let's hope he's okay. He's hobbling off the field a little bit.
1st and 10.
Down with the ball.
Hornets.
He's kind of holding his back, and let's see if he's all right. Let's hope he is. Maybe just kind of something pulled.
He's played a big game.
Yeah,
tell you what.
Reaching towards the
hip.
Yeah,
he's kind of favoring his knee.
He's coming over to see Sharon right now. Let's hope everything's all right with him. He's just, kind of in that back, maybe kind of like a glute pull or something maybe. He's going to try and walk it off. Hang on, I got to get one up. Way to go, boss! Woo! Boy, did we need that.
Yeah,
I'm telling
that was
you
huge.
what.
He's made some huge plays in
he
this
had
game.
Offensive, defensive. That's the biggest defensive play by far for him.
There you go.
Connor Ellenson.
Ellenson on the keeper.
Run the clock.
There we go.
Play by number 15.
Gain of about 7 on that play. Yeah, gain of 7 on that. That was a really nice
What's your
run.
big word? Sustain? That's
Sustain.
What we need to sustain the drive.
Sustain the
right
drive.
here.
Sustain the drive. Put the nail in the coffin.
And 3 for the Hornets.
All right, so 2nd and 3 here after that Ellenson keeper. Got the cheerleaders bringing the crowd to full throat here. Gotta love to see that. I-back formation here. Ellenson under center, and he's gonna keep it.
Yeah!
Holy cow!
There's a surge.
Now we're talking, baby. Now we're talking. That brings it right up to the 50-yard line.
Somebody's not getting up very
And
quick.
it's Ellenson.
Ellenson on the keeper.
Oh, no, now he's okay. All right, good. Whew, that's good to see.
Somebody on the line.
I think that's
Bruce?
Oh, that's Brucey. Gonna tie those up a little tighter, Brucey.
That's good for a Hornet first down.
And I wondered if he got stepped on. He's a little ginger on that foot.
Yeah, he's
too.
favoring that one leg a little bit.
I wondered if he did get his foot stepped on. It's very possible once that shoe came off, if somebody cleated him on the foot.
First and 10 Hornets right here.
Hope he's
3:36
okay.
and counting.
Yep, and we're, you know what? Milking that clock, buddy. You got to, and we have to right now. We got to keep that clock rolling and
hang on
in
to
our
the
favor
football.
and hang on to the
They do got 3
ball.
They got all 3 timeouts left.
Yeah, they do. Pistol formation again. Clarkson coming in tight this time, waiting for the clock to roll down. And it's going to be Fogel on the end around. Hey, there we go!
There he goes! There he goes! Nate Fogel!
No, and no on that call.
Fogel on the carry.
That was the worst call I've seen all night long. That is absolutely
Flag
ridiculous. It better be that was, if they're going to call that an illegal block in the back, I might actually vomit this evening. My goodness. Oh my good grief.
Declined. Holding they're going to
Holding.
take. So they're declining this and they're taking the hold.
Good grief. I got to tell you that, I'm not, even the blocking call, the block in the back call, even that, Bryce just put his hands up. He didn't touch
After
the kid.
penalty,
Good Lord.
First and
All right.
19. Ball on the 41.
Geez, you hate to see that. All right, 1st and 19. The only advantage there, Jerry, take some time off the clock.
I was just going to say the biggest enemy is still
The
those
timeouts.
numbers at the top.
Yep.
That's what you got. And so it hurt. Don't
Yep.
get me wrong.
It's first down, big play. Now they're going to try the other side instead.
Come on, Nate.
Nate's going to get, not quite back to the line of scrimmage. Going to
Fogel
lose
on the
one.
carry.
Again, it helps, and they're not taking their time. Oh, now. And now it looks
Prairie's
like
going to use their first timeout, I believe.
2:27 left on the clock. Prairie's going to take their
Tackled
first
by
timeout.
Maxa Munson. Timeout. Prairie to Chien.
God darn it, that penalty was a killer. A killer.
Yeah.
All right. Want to bring it back to our sponsors this evening. Want to thank the Perkins clan, Brian and Stephanie Perkins and their family, Russ and Barb Shannon, and as well as Bill and Betty Perkins bringing this live stream game to you this evening. Appreciate that. Appreciate all of our sponsors this year, Jerry. Again, we can't do this without them, so really appreciate those folks doing that on a brisk Friday evening. Great football weather, but I'm feeling it. Feeling that football weather. Got the cheerleader section down there. Gonna get some beat 'em. Woohoo! Woohoo! All right, so second and 20.
And 20. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Get a little bit of that yardage back. It'd be really nice here. Clarkson, the bottom of your screen. Bosworth to the top. I formation. Ellenson under center. Looking for Hillers. Here we go.
There we go.
There's a big chunk of it back.
Hiller's got 11 of those
Right,
yards
on the carry.
back. Actually, he got about 12 of those yards back.
Tackled on the play by number 20, Trent Malott.
Really nice play. Really nice play. Boy, again, patient on the run. Waited for his block to develop.
Gain. Third and 9.
Did Prairie use another timeout?
Timeout.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't see an indication, but I think it was Prairie. We're taking a look here at the scoreboard right now. I didn't get an indication, us or them. I would think it would probably be
It better
them.
not be us.
I wouldn't know why we would ever take one, so you got to think Prairie's getting down to their final timeout after this. Let's see what we got going on here. Refs are coming over to talk to a couple of the coaches here. Yeah, Prairie took that timeout. And they're trying to reset the clock to
2:19.
2:19.
3rd and 9 Hornets.
All right, third and down. 3rd and 9.
49-yard
Boy, this would be a big. This would be big.
First down pickup would be amazing.
This would be huge.
All right, here we go. Pistol formation again. You can see Nate Fogo here on that tight end spot. They're going to run it this way. Ellenson's going to keep it.
He's going to be a little short.
Just a little bit short.
Keeper.
And you got to think, I don't know, Jerry.
Not a very good spot.
Oh, my goodness. And now they're backing it up even further.
Yeah.
Good grief.
Aiden McCluskey on the tackle for Prairie to Chien.
They had him at the 41, and now he's sitting at about the 42 and a half.
And 2 for the Hornets.
All right, let's see what happens here.
Now you might use a timeout, but you got to make a big decision here. So
yeah. Yep. And I think Troxel's probably going to let the clock run down.
Run it down and call time.
He'll take the timeout right before. Yep. And I think that's what he's doing right now. Yep, taking as much time off that clock as he can.
Back judge has got his hand up.
Yep. Troxel's coming over to the side judge right now. And here comes the timeout. Clock sitting at 1:25. We got a fourth and about 2.5 here.
Great clock management.
Wow.
Really great clock management. I mean, you know.
And that's part of the ball game too.
Well,
Jerry.
because you're in a situation here. Okay, it's you're beyond midfield.
Yep.
It's 4th and a long 2. You got to make a decision. What do you do here? Do you kick it and pin them down? And you got a lot of options.
Yeah.
Here. And that's a good option at minute 25.
You put your trust in the guy down the guys down on the sideline in the khaki pants.
The other thing is, if you so then you go for it, and you get it, game's over.
Game's over.
Game's over because then they can only stop it one more time.
Right. But if you go for it and you don't get it, that's the thing you also have to think about, right?
Exactly. But the field position here, it's
4th and 2.
All right, 4th and 2.
They're going to go for it. Awesome.
Yeah, they are. First down seals the deal.
Taking another timeout.
Yep, it could have been an encroachment penalty, but evidently they didn't cross the ball. I don't know. Everybody in the stands and on the sidelines wanted that flag to fly, and it should have been a first down, but here we are. Back-to-back timeouts, so we're going to be down to 1. Still about 25 left on the clock. Whew. Jerry, this is playoff football. This is what it's all about right here. All of these facets of the game, and again, we talked about it, and field position has been huge for us. Some mistakes in their special teams as well has really helped us out tonight. Back and forth.
Just the long snapping alone
has
been a kind of a big Achilles heel for them.
Yep.
But man, they've had their moments where they've been able to run the ball at will. They've had their moments where they seem like they can throw the ball.
Yeah.
But the last couple of series,
our defense
we kind of stepped it up and took away some of those things that we were kind of giving up earlier.
And going into the game, we talked about this first and third quarters was kind of been traditionally for Prairie. Looking at their stats, they were having some successful first and third quarters. We've been taking a look at our stats and a little bit better on the second and fourth.
Okay, here's our punt situation.
Here's a punt situation, or does he run it?
There you go. That's it. That's true too.
You got to know that he's going to hold on to that thing as long as he can, and he's going to punt it away.
Nice.
Very nice punt. There we go. And down that thing. Down that thing. Right on the
Look at
4-yard line.
that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. That's what you do right there, Bryce Hillers.
Bryce
Davis
Hillers put that ball
inside the 5
right where we
4-yard
needed it.
line.
Wow.
1st and 10, Prairie to Chien.
I'm going to tell you what, Bryce was a little upset about that field goal that was not counted as a field goal. He thought it was good. And what better way to kind of build your confidence back up in that leg than to just pin him down at the 4.
Yep,
1:13 left on the clock.
Huge punt. Now,
long field.
Dial up the D right here.
And nobody gets behind you. No one gets behind, but you got to be smart in that secondary. You know they're going to pass.
Come on, Dave!
Maybe a couple of trick plays. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Chaka's about 2 yards deep in the end zone. And there's the pass out there to Amundsen. And he's gonna go out of bounds.
Easy.
Yep. Easy. Take her easy.
Even though he grabbed onto us.
Yeah, he did.
15, Max Amundsen.
Down to about the 8-yard line.
It's complete, pushed out of bounds by number 18, Nate Fogo.
1:07 left on the clock. 2nd and 5. And they're gonna hurry it up. Defense has got to get ready. Let's go, boys. Wake up.
High snap.
Oh, that's it! Out of the end zone!
Yeah!
Picked over the school! No way.
No! Incomplete. Wow. I was wondering if Chaka was actually out of bounds when he tried to throw that.
Did he make a play to get rid of that?
Yes, he did. Oh, my goodness.
5.
That's why you don't quit on a play.
Yeah. Despite that pass despite that going over his head and him getting in the end zone, he still could have turned that into something.
He made a heck of a play because
if he would have caught it, it would have been a first down.
The way he picked it up off the turf, off the hop, I mean, that easily could have been a safety.
Huge third down. Huge third down. All right, Chaka looking for the snap. He's going to come out this way. Get up there.
Nice play. Nice play. Bryce Hillers. Nice play.
Maybe the defensive play of the game other than Sam Bosworth.
Is it 4th down? Is it 4th down?
4th down.
Bryce Hillers.
4th down. This place has erupted, Jerry. This place has absolutely erupted.
Still got to get a stop. Still got to get a stop.
Yep. 4th and 5, 55 seconds left.
We get a stop here, then it'll be electric.
Yeah. Yes, it will.
It's 4th and 5.
4th and 5. Here we go. 4th and 5. All right, defense, dial it up.
Make a play right here.
Watch down to the bottom of your screen. Amundsen's down at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, we're a little bit soft in the coverage right now.
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
Oh! No good!
No! Now it's electric.
Maddox Chika's pass intended for 11. Owen Oldenburg falls incomplete.
That's
turnover on down.
The long snapping has been a tough thing all night.
Yeah, I don't know who their snapper is, but I'm telling you what.
And goal Hornets.
He has been rattled all evening. What's that? Yeah. Yeah, they can keep him next year.
Line.
I'm hoping he's a junior. Just saying. Just saying. All right, we're going to get a couple of kneel downs here, and we're going to be in round 2 of playoff football next week, Jerry.
Yep, they're going to use their last
like
timeout.
Yeah, you can't take them home with you.
So. Prairie Chien.
Ooh. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, Jerry, one of the best scenes I've seen so far. Prairie side of the stands is emptying out right now. Long ride home for them. Whoo-wee. What a game.
Yeah, it's been unreal.
This sucker has been, I know we knew it coming in, haymakers left and right. We knew that was going to happen. But you know what? That loss maybe couldn't have come at a better time. Wow.
They still almost made a play.
Yeah.
That kid's tough.
Yeah, Chaka.
Is he a junior?
I'm checking right now. Chaka is a junior.
He's a nice player.
He is a junior.
Really
yeah.
nice player.
My goodness. Yeah, he's been electric tonight for them.
Yep.
He really has. I mean, you got to think about, yeah, especially late in the game. I mean, all of those bad snaps and my goodness. Here comes another kneel down, and that'll end it.
Yeah!
And that'll give you a Hornet victory tonight over Prairie to Chien.
Yep.
The clock is winding down, 31-23. Hornets on top.
Wow.
That's twice in one season.
Score.
Twice in one season, Jerry.
Richland Center 31. Prairie Chien 23.
And no waves, huh? And no waves. There it is. Yeah, you can tell this rivalry is thick. It's a a whole lot of no love lost. I will tell you that, a whole lot of no love lost. Wow. 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 Whoo-wee.
Thank you to all in attendance.
Troxel trying to do the best thing he can over there and shake some hands, and not too many other folks are shaking his.
Drive home safe.
Haven't heard. Oh shoot! You know what I did?
What is it?
So we're trying to find trying to find out some scores.
I know it was close.
Broadhead Judah 42-13 over WLP.
Yeah, Watertown Lutheran.
Watertown, that's right. So Broadhead Judah wins tonight. Those are the only scores I was getting from Shane Miller. So Shane, thanks again for bringing those in for us. Sorry, we forgot to get a hold of. I was so excited with the game, I forgot to do all of the shout outs here from everybody that was checking in on YouTube. Valerie
He's from Broadhead.
I know he is. You get going. Our stats guy is actually from Broadhead, so we got to razz him just a little bit, but good for them. Morgan Kleppe checking in. Tracy Peterson. Again, Shane Miller, appreciate that. Sam Troney coming in from Chicago. All right.
Wow.
Let's see.
What a win.
What
a win.
Leaf Carlson checking in. Wilma Johnson. Thanks, Wilma. And Callie D. Wow. Oh, my good. We had almost 250 people on tonight.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That was a heck of a game.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Wow, people. We really, really appreciate that. My goodness. What's the final? 35-14. Bangor over Ithaca tonight. 46-0.
Hey.
Cashing over DeSoto. My goodness.
Hey,
All
Camden.
right. Well, Jerry, I got a feeling that we might get a couple, either a player or some coaches or something. I mean, I'm sure we're going to get somebody up here afterwards. Excuse me. My goodness, I can barely even talk. Whew. What a game tonight. Folks, I got to tell you, this one was everything it was billed up to be. We knew it was going to be a back and forth, so.
Test.
Who is this? Edgewood over Platteville, 53-6. Wow. Holy smokes. There's been some lopsided jobs tonight. 53-6. My goodness. All right. So we're going to be expecting at least a player or two come on up and join us up here for the post-game show. Again, can't take too much away, Jerry, from Prairie tonight. I mean, they did one heck of a job staying in this thing. It seemed to be kind of a tale of two halves. That second half for them, they really started to kind of fall apart, but they kept pretty much everything together up until really into that fourth quarter. And then whether it's fatigue or it's the cold or whatever, but the thing that we noticed the most that was really plaguing them was their long snapping.
Yeah, that really hurt them, and it wasn't just a couple of times either. And
no,
you know, their ability to rush the football, they really moved the ball by way of the run there for a while.
Yep.
And it seemed like we were kind of out of sorts trying to stop that. Then all of a sudden, we took some of it down. Took some of it away.
Yep.
Made them go to the air. Took that away.
Yeah.
And so our defense just kind of adapted and changed and
exactly what we needed it to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it was perfect.
And tonight, the offense really did a nice job of sustaining some drives, moving the football, not turning it over. We did have the one turnover on the fumble with Nate, but really, in a game like this,
Yeah.
You got to expect there to be some.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, it's really it's a difficult task for a team, a high school football team, especially with all the emotions going into a playoff game, to play an absolutely flawless game. You know that just as well as I do.
Yeah.
But the thing that
yeah,
you
these
have
are
to
high school kids,
right? The thing you have to understand is, and that you want your players to understand is, you're going to make maybe some mistakes. You just got to keep them to a minimum as much as you can.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
Yeah,
there,
and I think overall we did. You know,
Yeah.
we had some penalties that you know, the major kind, the kind that really hurt, where you pull back a big play and then you tack on the yardage, and so you're instead of looking at first and goal, you're back out by midfield.
That was a big one, but
again, you know, we seemed to bounce back from a lot of those things, and we didn't hang our heads. We just kept pushing, and that's what it took.
I go back to earlier in the season when Troxel was talking about this team, and one of the kind of euphemisms he used was that, you know, they grab their lunch pail, put on their boots, and go to work.
Yeah.
And tonight they went to work. And I mean, when I say they went to work, it was, you know, you're going to have bad days at work.
Sure.
You know, and so you had a couple of bad plays, but you know what? There was never a time. I can't think of a time where any of those players were coming off the field with, you know, their heads down or kind of looking a little.
And you heard me talk about that earlier in the game, and you know, you just give up a big score. I mean, their touchdowns were from deep. One was 53, yes. One was, I think, was bigger than that.
I think it was like 60
yeah,
something.
So, you know, and it's easy in that situation for kids to hang their head.
Right.
Not only did we not hang our head, we stiffened on the point after touchdown.
Yeah.
Got them to miss.
Yeah.
That ended up being a big part of the
Yeah,
game.
it did. Yeah, because then it becomes this thing. And, you know, I'm going to have to go back and take a look at the tape on that one. Hillers thought for sure that thing was in, and that would have been a 2-score game. But, you know, even with an 8-point game, that's still, you got to get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Yep.
So, yeah, it was a knockdown drag-out tonight, Jerry.
It was everything we thought it would be and more. I mean, it just was. It was, you know, back and forth. Two teams just battling it out. Very, very evenly matched teams. I mean, really, in
all senses. I mean, it really was. It was.
We're just elated that we're the one on top. That's
again,
and that score on the left that you talked about.
Yep.
It was bigger than the one on the right, and that's really what we wanted.
Yep.
And ultimately, that's what we got. So.
Yep.
Now we're on to Broadhead Judah next week.
Yeah, which is going to be a tough task because we know what they play like, and you know, Prairie did a good job against them last week. As a matter of fact, that was a tight game, 22-19, I believe.
Yep.
So Prairie really stepped up their game with that, and so you know, you would think that, you know, Coach Troxel and the rest of the coaching staff are going to take a look at what Prairie did do against them, because they held their own with that game. So. Again, it's at any given Friday night kind of thing, Jerry, where you never know what's going to happen. I think, if I remember correctly, when we were calling the Valley game last Friday, we were getting updates that Prairie was up on Broadhead Judah,
sure.
I think at one point, like 7-6. So,
and the thing I like too is, you know, you kind of got to look at where are we at, you know, as a football team. We're in a great place right now. The last 2 weeks, these have been fabulous football games.
Yeah.
We've put together 4 quarters in 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
Where we've really played our hearts out, and so I like that going into this Broadhead Judah game. I mean, it's like, you know, I mean, we're on a roll. You want to be on a roll going into the playoffs.
Right.
And you know, some teams they're not peaking at the right time. This was a team that was peaking at the right time.
Yeah,
and we knocked them out.
You're right. I was just going to mention that too, Jerry, because they after our win there, that seemed to kind of give them a sense of humility. And I'm not saying humble like they weren't humble, but just kind of like it was with us with Platteville. You know, after we lost to Platteville, it was kind of one of those things where it's like, okay, back to reality.
Kind of a wake-up call.
Yeah,
and,
you're right.
And they really did. They played a lot of good ball after that, and I mean, they played some good ball tonight too. So
yeah,
I mean, that's a good football team.
Yeah, Bryce Hiller's going down to the Prairie du Chien sideline over there.
They certainly have no reason to hang their head either. I mean, it's tough because, you know, you got seniors and this is their last ball game, and
right.
We've been there. It's not a good place
to
be. But
you're right.
But bottom line is they played their hearts out too, and they played well.
Yeah, they did. So we're trying to figure out. I don't know if we've got any confirmation yet. Are we getting somebody up today, or haven't heard yet? So stick with us. We might have some players and or coaches coming up. But Jerry, this feels good, and there you get a shot on that guy over there, Broderick. Get a shot on that guy over there. There goes Coach Schwartz.
Gary, it's still undefeated against you.
Keep wearing it, he says. You got to love it. You got to love it. Coach Schwartz been doing this 47 years. This one's got to look at the smile on the guy's face.
Yeah, this one's got to be sweet. It is sweet.
And you know what? We were talking about this coming in. Boy, wouldn't it be great if you could take Prairie down twice in a season? And here we go.
Yeah. They're a team they're a good football team. I mean,
they are.
And you look at, they went in and beat Platteville and beat Shunt Valley out.
Yeah.
Played Broadhead Judah tough right to the end.
Very difficult.
So,
yeah.
And you look at their resume coming into this with the way they played in the second half of the season. That
nothing to shake a stick at.
No,
yeah.
and they showed it tonight.
They certainly
really did. And
yeah.
So it was. It wasn't an easy one, and we didn't think it would be. So.
Troxel giving us a little bit of sign language from the sideline to say, "Hey, I don't think we're coming up," but a big shout out. You know what? So, this one for them, they don't need to come up. We know what they're thinking.
Exactly.
Let them enjoy it. So, well, folks, we're gonna sign off for tonight.
Sign off. Let these guys get warmed up and put their stuff away, and they got a little bit of a trip home yet.
Yeah,
too,
our guy coming back next week, Matt. He's gonna have a little bit of a weather shock when he.
Yeah, none of this 92 stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Let's hope that we're inside a booth maybe next Friday.
You never know.
And you never know. So we'll be I believe at Broadhead Judah.
Oh yeah, it'll be there.
Next Friday, so that'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff as well. So we're hoping that you folks will come and join us again. Again, huge shout out to our sponsors tonight. We had the Perkins clan. So again, huge shout out to them, to Brian and Stephanie, also to Russ and Bob Shannon, and then to Bill and Betty Perkins. We want to give them a huge shout out, a big thanks for supporting tonight's broadcast. I believe next week, coming from maybe the junior parents, I think, is what we're getting it for next week. So we'll get that solidified. But we'll be back next week. Broadhead Judah, Richland Center Hornets. So we'll see you folks next week, 7 o'clock.
Yep, same bat chime, same bat channel.
Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, guys. Great job again tonight, crew.
Thanks, crew.
You guys too. That was exciting.
Hornet Football Summer Camps Incorporated proudly welcomes you to our live stream this evening. We are grateful to both school districts for allowing us to provide this service to a regional and national audience. Our organization is independent and not associated with the Richland School District. Any discussion in the live stream does not necessarily reflect the views of the Richland School District.